Alright, hello, welcome back to a little bit of Replaced. Yes, this is a new pixel art, beautiful game, heavily inspired by the likes of Blade Runner, Upgrade, and just any good old cyberpunk. A little bit of 1984 in there as well. So we played a good bit of this so far. It has a hand-to-hand combat with nice Arkham-style countering system, mixed with like a charge-up gun that you get to use. Yeah, very, very nice. Very nice indeed. And then we got to fight a nice boss, which was actually surprisingly difficult. Some good stories. So we're playing as Dr. Marsh here. He woke up mysteriously in the labs of Phoenix Labs under the transplantology. It appears that the AI has gone quite mad and they're harvesting human organs and putting them and selling them to the highest bidder and literally removing organs and pieces of people's bodies. So this was even happening to the doctor himself. As he was changing things out with using the AI R.E.A.C.H, a huge explosion happened and the AI is now trapped within our head. We can't seem to talk, but the AI talks and does things for us. It's really good. It's called Replaced. Very nice. This one is on the Game Pass. I believe it's Xbox and Steam for now. As usual, I'm always like, oh, it's available everywhere, so I kind of got that wrong. Sorry about that. But I'm liking it so far. It's quite deliberate in its movement. Like, you see that very cool cheeky little bit of Prince of Persia there going on. Yeah, 2022. This one took a long time to go out, to get out. It was a labor of love, no doubt. This team, they sadly were, one of those many teams that were based out of Ukraine, and they were literally under fire, so had to usurp themselves and get out of there with their lives and as much of their belongings as they could. And then finally got this game out. So yeah, each chapter has a kind of a rundown place where we get to hang out. But it's gorgeous. The beautiful pixel art is insane. It's nice. Not too many heals either, but the combat hasn't been that much of a challenge. Besides that boss, because we do quite chip damage, the boss had 2 phases. And it just became this finger workout, which is nice, you can't beat a nice finger workout. Alright. There is a nice bit of voice acting in it from time to time. But not always, you know how these games are. Yeah, this is not Dead Space. We were trying to play a little bit of Mouse PI for hire, but it snuck in an update there of 8 gigs, which is probably already done, but it's all good. I actually kind of wanted to play more of this anyway. As you introduce games, you try and finish the ones you're playing, right? But his big old jacket, he's got a little bit. There's Madonna over there, Art Pop. About R.E.A.C.H. Does he know about R.E.A.C.H? So R.E.A.C.H is our AI. I swear I don't plan this stuff. Let's see, is it down here? Ooh, a lot of stuff. Let me see, family. Nice. We were down in the mines. The mines! So people are living off the fringes of society. And sadly, these termites, as they're known, these gangsters, have turned into cannibals and slavers. Pretty messed up. Very fun game, this one. I don't think it's too expensive either. The problem when you're with the Game Pass, you don't get to see how much the game costs. But you can buy it outside the fact too, which is nice. Let's see. We wonder, do we have to go up there? No, they weren't up there. Okay, so what's the next thing we should do? You can also go down to the arcade, and there's nice few little things you can do there as well. Playing games within games. Off the bed. Yeah, no worries, dude. You were passing out there. Get some sleep in. Look at this. We got snow now as well. I love it. Gorgeous. You could just stop the game at any point and just have a lovely wallpaper for your desktop. Talk about painstaking. Interesting how the mental plasticity of children helps them to bear reality. What a weird... That's a nursery rhyme? Weird. So we're looking for our friend here. His name is Tempest. He's kind of in love with the 80s. This one, it has retro future, like Alien, like Blade Runner. And I do believe it's set... It might even be set in the 80s, but it's in a weird, different future where the bombs that dropped in World War II actually destroyed the world. And then you're just trying to survive. Do you want something? Excalibur! This is Tempest's dog. So Tempest is kind of trapped in the 80s. He thinks he's an action hero. So he's very brash. He gets himself in trouble all the time. I think he got himself in trouble helping us. I don't know if he's been captured. He also has a lovely girlfriend named Veronica. She's a singer. She's got that kind of bohemian singer thing going on. But unfortunately, her larynx was taken from her. So it's on a battery thing, so she can barely talk. Find you some food. Okay, so these little side quests in between. I'll find you some food, don't worry. What are you doing out there? Listen to the little noises. That's usually where they're at. I don't know how to progress the story right now. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Yeah, we'll squeeze a little bit of this in here and be happy enough. Pragmata was very fun as well. Find the council later, Warren. Delivering the gun back, the battery to Yo-Yo is our priority. Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm just looking for something to eat. Look at this place. Must have something to eat, a bit of kibble, something. Wonder will they mention him. He has a cool car that he's retrofitted onto the train tracks. That's kind of how they get around. Speaking of like metros and train tracks and that, they showed off the new trailer for Metro 2039. There was a tiny bit of supposed gameplay at the end, but I'd say it's still like a year or two off. But I'm excited for it. It's definitely going back to its roots. We'll see. And they showed a little bit of topside Moscow, the Kremlin. That I don't know how much we'll get to do that as well. And you did kind of dip into that with Metro Last Light, especially. It was mainly just going from one metro to the other. Metro Exodus, you were mainly up above. It was like a little open world, open area. What's down here? Gotta go find the doctor's place. Oh, no, Yo-Yo. I think Yo-Yo's down here. Yo-Yo is this creepy little mad scientist robot dude. I gotta give him an appropriate voice as well. Give him the battery. Yeah, the combat's nice. It's very deliberate, so you're not very fast. So I had a little bit of trouble running into some of those fights. Alright. Have a nice day, user. Check the recent news. Phoenix City News. Today marks 15 years since solar panels were added to the U.S. power grid. More than 30 American cities are now equipped with a system of collecting, transforming, and storing solar power. Yeah, sure. Does it say a year or anything? Not really. Oh no, here we go. January 1, 1900. What the? Unfortunately, the most aggressive disposal, so-called termites, are trying to sabotage. Yeah, that's what they call people, disposals, because they're disposable after they've taken their organs out. Solar panels are set. This is another kitty. There's just cats everywhere. Hello. Wonder what the purpose of a cat is. All they seem to do is sleep and purr and look kind of sad. Hey, that's not nice. Can't pet him. Come on, you gotta pet the cat. No sign of any food for the dog. I will find you. Alright, Yo-Yo. What's up, little homie? I've got the battery. Here, take it. Great job. Long time no see, Kibu. They don't even modify you much. Kibu Sabi? Your battery has a name? All my batteries have names. They're like my children. Personification. It means to humanize something that's not. To make something precious. My precious. Never mind. Give me the gun. Alright, we're going to have an upgrade for the gun. Here it comes. This battery's self-charging. Just use the gun enough and it will fill the energy bar. I was doing that already. Take it. Make Tempest happy. That boy's been so excited since you arrived. Probably find him in the council meeting in the bar. Thank you. Okay, maybe he did make it back. For time with my dearest child. Child? No, it's nothing. Nice. Speaking of personification and persona, remember we were talking about people finding persona origins, the file name and a database entry for persona origin and persona duality. Well, you know, that usually means next to nothing, or it could be just merch or whatever, it could be anything. Atlas have now gone about deleting any evidence of both of those words, both of those games. And if you know Atlas, right, Ivy? They love to accidentally reveal and leak their own game. And that would appear to be exactly what they've done again. It's probably just going to be remasters of them, because they're knee-deep in Persona 4 Remake with Revival, and obviously Persona 6, which is kind of entering its last, I would say, like, maybe 6 months, year. I'd say they'll end up with a thing where Persona 4 and 6 will end up coming out relatively close to each other. Maybe like less than a year. But we'll see. Let me go and find you some food. Yeah. I need to find food. We go to the kitchen. The remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Boop. Well, we'll see. I mean, there's no need for them to do that. Persona games are massive, and you know, when you put out a JRPG, whether it's have DLC or not, you want to give the general consensus of player bases about 2 years to finish them, you know. Most people, the die-hard fans, are going to finish it in the first couple of months, even a 150-hour game. But in general, yeah. A normal, small enough game, you want to, you know, if it's a 10-hour game, you want to give people about a year or so. Oh, that's just straight into the council. I want to talk to the chef. There's not enough food for the newcomers. We'll have to ask for more supplies or let people go. So these are the council. It's just like a husband and wife. No way in hell to give us shit. We'll starve before we give us more. Come on. What are you gonna do, Tempest? We won't need their handouts when we break through the wall, baby. Tempest, you can't do this, dude. You're just giving it away. At least he's alive. He almost got himself shot to get us safe. I'll give him that. See, he's just too reckless. There we go again. He's obsessed with us. Ah, perfect timing. How's the gun going? I haven't really tried it out yet. Yo-Yo changed the battery. The gun is fully operational now. So R.E.A.C.H kind of speaks like a robot. Hell yeah, Yo-Yo's a god. You heard that? We got the gun, baby. We already kind of had it a little bit. I'll go get it, my boys, and we'll do it whether you like it or not. Gonna break down the walls. The whole army in the wall, Tempest. You know better than us. Oh. No bother, Francesca. Oh, that's her name? Boy is brain dead. He's gonna end up dead, man. So foreshadowing. It's you who's brain dead, old man. No, come on. Don't be clenching fists. Just like when Prospero burned. Oh, he's gonna get a smack for that. Still covered in ashes, you know. R.E.A.C.H saw everything, didn't you, pal? Boom! I knew he was getting that. See the blood? The pixel art blood? That was brilliant. Say one more word, and I'll kill you dead. So Prospero was where the mines were. It's pretty obvious that what happened was after the company was finished with them, they locked them down there, suffocated them, bombed them out of it. You two, you aren't going anywhere. He blames Ironwood because he was kind of sort of working for the corporation at that time. So it's part of the kind of guard duty. But obviously it's a horribly sore spot and families were lost. So Tempest hitting him there is a low blow, so he got exactly what he deserves. Guys like that need a kick in the face every now and then. It's the way it is. Usually wakes them up. Well, shock to the system. I need news on Persona 6, man. Page 6, please. Rose and gun, not guns and roses. Alright, Tempest. Locked to my own room. Am I a fucking kid to her? We're gonna be put back into the mines, are we? Damn, are we just going through with the story? It's okay. You and Ironwood were fighting. She had to stop that. Look at him, he's pacing. Now, yes, I was fighting. I've been fighting my whole goddamn life. Won't you understand? They cut us and our loved ones open. Took away our freedom. What did we do? We swallowed it all. People are just afraid to strike back. This is true. This will always be true. It is logical. The Phoenix Corporation forces are strong, even with the gun. Guns don't matter, R.E.A.C.H, no matter what side of the wall you're on. What's this, like fucking Berlin, you know? People take comfort in being a slave. Well, I wouldn't say that, but they do take comfort in the status quo, even if it's under the thumb. This is widely known. Why do you think most people live in dictatorships? Yeah, it's fear too, but a lot of it's just like, we'll be left alone if we just stay the course. What's going on over there? Is that Veronica? What the? Oh, the matriarch. Hush now, I know you won't back down anyway. So take the keys. What? To the car? Do whatever the hell you want, but just you two. No one else. Right, so they don't mind us risking our life. Okay, 2 of us. Alright, we got it. Yep. Just mind us risking our lives. Just don't let Ironwood see. But once we don't take the whole place with them. The sad thing is, punching a hole in the wall, making a hole in the mines, this is all bad because it leads back to this poor little village, this little town. Wow, well, you heard of R.E.A.C.H, boy? I'll go check the camp. I don't know how the hell he made it out alive last time. Meow. Yeah, we can add some of the music ourselves too. See what's going on. Did he add anything to the map back here? It's shining like crazy. The map is well made, covers both the surface level and underground level. Explore it all by himself. Of course he did. What's this over here? I'll just move down. We saw all this stuff anyway. He's been collecting random crap and memorabilia forever. With the light coming through the little basement window. It's so cool. Even though it's like a little drawing. Alright, I guess I don't have much of a choice there. Do I? Can we even leave? We can. Is Veronica here? No sign of Veronica. That's not good either. Poor baby. I feel bad for her. She's like the logical one out of the group. Yeah, just announce piece. Exactly. People would just take a logo at this point, won't they? Don't worry, I'm trying to get your food, buddy. I tried to go up to the kitchen, but a load of cutscene. I will get you food, don't worry. Lovely little German shepherds. Beautiful dogs. Feel like I kind of get where people are coming from with like boxers. They can be very cute little babies too, but you just have too much going on. And even Dobermans to a point, they are also babies. But yeah, they're very like wired that way. But I don't know, Alsatian German Shepherd. I don't know. I feel like there's more of a dog in them. What you find? Phoenix Initiative takes control. But it can happen to anything. I do believe there was a teenager recently, not that long ago, that was found mauled to death in her bed by her dog. And the dog was one of those little droopy dogs. Now, a dog is a dog, it's an animal. You could have it 20 years and it might turn on you. But there has to be a catalyst. Sometimes it can just be a pain, a brain aneurysm, you don't know what. Something like that can happen. They're like us. But, usually, a very high chance of why a dog attacks, whether people want to believe it or not, is because, and same with a cat, is because of a pain. Someone has caused injury to it, whether it's by accident or on purpose. We've many times seen like big cat cafes and that, and stand on their paw or their tail by accident, and the whole place goes up, And with a dog, that could mean anything. You don't know. Like if they had, say, one of the most notorious things to happen to dogs is some vile, horrible, painful ear infections. People don't know how to check their dog's ears for the most part. Very sore. They can lose their hearing. A lot of them have to get operation where they remove the entire ear canal, and then they're just deaf. So say you're like playing with your dog, giving him kisses and hugs, and you start like messing with his ears for like a TikTok or something. If that was to create a very acute pain, as you can imagine from like your own earache, it wouldn't be in the dog's fault to attack at that point, because you're going to lash out at whatever's causing that pain, or at least you think of it. And all you might have done is just moved its ear. That's just a natural thing. But yeah, it's still messed up, and shows yet again to never leave any kind of a child or teenager alone with any dog, even a family dog. Just don't do it. It's not their fault. Like some dogs have a predisposition for seizures, poor little devils. And when a dog goes into a seizure, they're unrecognizable. They will attack. They're confused. They don't know where they are. They'll pee and poop themselves. They'll lash out. They don't know. And that's not the dog's fault. But this can happen. If you're in that area, they will lash out. And dogs, no matter how much we have domesticated them, they are descended from wild dogs, And the one thing they know is where your weak points are, and that is the motherfucking jugular. Always. They will always go for that. They'll go for arms if they're hands if they're lashing out, but they'll go for that neck, and then it's game over. We are simple little creatures, no stronger than Play-Doh sometimes, so it all just mushes together. But it's very sad though. It must have been horrific to see that happen, It's all well and good to blame the dog and put down the dog, but it's done. I've seen it time and time again. Who's this Edward guy? I haven't seen him before. How you plan to get to Phoenix City? The old tunnel system is the key. It's maybe been the guy with the binoculars. Take a look at the map, and the Tempest boy hides in his place. I know where that is. I can make a copy. That will do. It's a deal. Alright, so how do you make a copy? Me and you? Birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. Okay. These are just little side quests. Edward's past. How we met. Did we work together? Sure, Dr. Marsh. Should I trust this guy? You're over here doing little side quests and everything goes wrong. It might help for a better ending. It might help for like maybe more backstory and lore, especially from the side of Dr. Marsh. Can you even trust him? Okay, where was the way in there? Was it up these stairs first? No, this is where the food was. I do want to check to see. Wouldn't you assume that's the best place? But they did say they're running out of food for these people. What happens? You keep getting more scavengers. Let's see. Hello, do you have any food? You're in a bar talking to a man in a chef hat. Take a guess. You do have food. Today's burger day. First rounds on the house. Newcomers, it's day to go. The food's not for me. It's for Scallop the dog. Well, you should have said that. Here, take another burger. That was the best thing to happen to this place. Just make sure to tell them it's from me. I'm so glad that actually worked. I love it. These kind of talking here has a certain element of like point and click Monkey Island kind of stuff, The most logical thing. Here's the right thing. I mean, I know that goes against Monkey Island, which was the most illogical thing is usually the right thing. But, yeah. I don't think don't know if this generation would like point and clickers as much. I do see a lot of people playing visual novels though, but they're very particular. They have to be like, you know, based on an anime or some kind of a love story or something. But they do. And I mean, like, if you're going to play a visual novel, you're right next door to a point and clicker anyway, so you should give it a shot. Here you go, I got some lovely burger meat, you spoiled brat. There you go, instead of rat meat. It could be both. You're not going to have it? Or is he going to go over and eat it? What's he doing? Is he bringing it to someone? Has he got... must want me to follow him, okay. Maybe he's got some mad bitches, you don't know. I'm not even saying that to be derogatory, like, it's a female dog. Alright, where we going, buddy? What is it? Can I open that door? What's up? Yeah, look at it. It wants me to go through that door. I couldn't go through before. What is it, bud? Doesn't let me click on it. There it is. That was weird. Getting cotton mouth again. Take a closer look. Where'd you take me? Ooh, doing, little buddy. I know. I don't want to follow you that way. Hold on, there's something over here. Hold on, Excalibur. It is Prayer of the Damned Ones. Jesus Christ, it's up. Oh, it's music. I can't get the music to work, I won't lie. There it is. That did not work. Whoa. Sounds kind of cool. Eight minutes. It plays in the background, does it? No. No. What's going on here, dude? Memorial or something? Yeah, looks like something here was gone now. Silhouette resembles a pickaxe. I think we saw that earlier, didn't we? The mole and everyone else protected the station up to the last breath. Oh. Sign reads Wedding Street. Looks like it's been taken from a metro station. Oof. Seems like Scar wants to show me something. Is this Veronica's stuff? She's getting ready for... Oh, in honor of memory. Are these Kickstarters? Could be a Kickstart backers. Pickaxe enhancement here and some sort of letter. Reduction gear. Pickaxe now regenerates energy. Ooh, nice. Get nice upgrades. To me and you were a second father, I will never let you down again. Whatever happened to Mole at Wedding Street Station left a great impact on his mentee. Thank you for showing me. Unsent letter. Mole, good boy. Complete Excalibur's quest. Gonna read that letter? Oh, he's eating the burger, okay. Oh, this tastes good. No, come on, give it to him. Both having a burger. Why didn't you have it together? Thank you, buddy. I still think they might be Kickstarter backers. I'm not sure if it was Kickstarter. Might just been people. Good boy, Excalibur. Good boy. Thank you. So most of the upgrades you get is doodle-doo. Oh, look at this. Pet Excalibur. Oh, we're here. We're all here for it. That's the name of the thing. This place is so quiet. That's cute. Was that my only chance to pet Excalibur? I got 2 back-to-back achievements. Yes, we're all here to pet Excalibur. He's a good boy. Okay, what else was I supposed to do? Oh yeah, the map. So we go back in here, down to Tempest's place. Make a copy of it. So yeah, that's mostly what the side quests are. They're not in anything outrageous or anything, right? I think it's over here. Which is fine, you know, for what you're doing. It's still optional stuff, and it's really nice that it's connected to upgrades. Honestly, I think most fest quests and side quests in video games wouldn't be such a pain in the arse if we just got proper rewards. I know I played many games where like you did all that for some consumables, or I did all that for you know, a random object or item that I probably won't end up using. Take for instance like Crimson Desert, which has now like created most of the exploration to give you level ups. That's how you do. You can still level up through combat, but it's quite rare, and it's nice. It does pay off, but I do think I just think that game's too big. You know, I'm loving it, but it's just too big. There's just no way. I couldn't even. Like, I'm going to jump back on it once we finish some of these smaller games, but it's just no way in a million years. What's this? Edward, I brought the map copy. Edward? Oh no, he's dead, Warren. Looks like he killed himself. I don't understand. What the fuck? There's a notebook in his hand. Why did he want the map? Was it? This man was so terrified he tried to flee the country. Never told people scared of the corporation, Warren. Never asked. He wrote that intel the corporation's after, well hidden. But the paint stains on his hands and clothes. Didn't have those last time we spoke. Should try and find a place where you could touch paint. Graffiti or a mural. What the fuck? I'm thinking he didn't. I think somebody set this up. Why would he do that? Painting or a mural? I mean, that's everywhere. Everywhere. Could be down inside. It could be up where the binocular man is. There's a couple of murals over here. Mural! Did he hide something? This one here, is it? This is the place. Paint is the same as his hands. Secret stash is where Edward kept all his belongings. We got midstem's amount increased. Okay. Nice. Those old chat logs. The reason Edward thought he was being hunted. He believed the corporation sent you to get him, so he killed himself. So it become part of the history. Damn, that's fucked up. That's why he did it. That's what he thought Dr. Marsh, Warren here, was sent from the agency. That's crazy. So he decided to beat him to the punch and off himself. That's crazy. The whole copy the map thing was just nonsense. That's wild. Alright, do we have any other quests here? I don't think that you lose them as far as I know, but maybe. Between chapters. Here we got this one. Explore the station. That may require my assistance. And leave for the wall. So cool. I love how the hands move. I played a game a while back and just every time I see those hands it makes me think of it was called Ellipsium. Very strange. Very, very strange stuff. Kind of first person sort of like dreamscape puzzle platforming, you know, first person. Wild. The whole world was kind of pixel art like that, like PS1 analog quality. But oh, there's all the slaves. But then it also felt like a filter over it. It's very hard to explain. Truly mindfuckery. Eclipsium. Oh, this guy, did he die? This poor old man we were helping. If I die. Yeah, I think he might still be there. Almost there, ma'am. So this doctor needed stuff to fix all his patients. Just one thing he didn't tell us. That he was only ever going to be able to fix and heal one. So he made the choice. The fact remained that kind of lied to us. It made it look like he could save more just to get us out there to help. Oh, there's Veronica. I missed you. You okay? Can't stop you anyway. Now go. Oh, this is where we got up out of the bed. Looks so cool. Yeah, the slowness and deliberate, even the way he smashes into the wall like that is very flashback. And then you get into the combat. It works really well. Like, there's very little I can say against the game. It's just, I do think maybe just that one boss might have bit off more than they could chew. But it's cool. It's probably like an input delay issue as well, so sometimes it... But yeah, like, even that's just such a tiny, minor thing. It's a great game worth playing. I can't say enough about it. I don't think I've played overall too many bad games this year. You know, Samson even had potential. You know, we finished that. Has potential. I got some fun out of it, and I got some jokes out of the bugs, so what more can I say? I see that as a sort of alright. It just needs a bit of work, and then I would forego the mission structure and just have 15 really well put together, cutscene rich and lore rich and voice acted missions. That's just me, instead of just doing the same 3 things over and over. But anyway, it would work better that way. There's nothing wrong with repeatable quests to a point, you know. They have to be fun. I'll repeat anything if it's fun. I've fought many boss fights where I'm like, I'm going to leave a save before I fight him because it's that much fun. What's this guy doing? How'd you get on? We bought this guy binoculars. What are you drawing? This is a drawer now, it's different. When you draw it, I assume people here saw surroundings as grim. Grim? Maybe. I can't help but notice people's aspirations, their dreams and tenacity. Sure, not everything as it should be, but I still wish the others could see the world like I do. Beautiful. I guess that's why I draw. Well, isn't that sweet? Yeah, I'm going to drop my pants. I gave you something to draw. Ironwood's note. Anything happened to this guy? Michael, telescope to Yo-Yo before David tries to sneak in here again. Ask if the binoculars can be fixed. The only memento poor Susan has of her father. Oh, poor Susan. So we have to get binoculars from Susan by beating her high score, and he wanted to use it. This high-powered telescope. You can't really see too much, but we're down in the slums of a giant wall. The city's completely walled off. Everyone else outside of it treated like crap. There's even like old mementos and areas like old gas station, houses, fields, farms that look very reminiscent of normal Earth that we know it, you know, a normal life. And the wall and the big city. I hope we do get in there and get the... Well, it looks like we do come back to this place a lot. So what's the plan? Are we going back down to the wall to Tempest? Is that what we're doing? Nice. I want to get a little bit... This is why I played a little bit of this little downtime. Where was it? Is it over here? When we last got off this session, because I'm like, okay, Okay, whenever you play these kind of games, you want to get into the action quick enough from a session standpoint, from an episode standpoint, you know, because people will just kind of go like, snoozy, snoozy. You want to see some of the combat, right? Me too, I get you. Alright, let's see. Usually we push this to the side and we can head in. Yep. I don't like this. This little tunnel, this hole leading to the mines, like, the termites never die. I've killed hundreds of them. We're not afraid to really push you with the combat. Near the end of the last session with that boss, leader of the termites, I think we had like 4 or 5 combat scenarios back to back, which is very unlike the game. The game's usually, its whole gameplay, besides this hub area, which is nice, it's usually platforming section, a little bit of story, then combat, then maybe a puzzle section, combat, then platform. You know, that's how it's been. This is his car. It's on rails. It's on the rail, and it has a huge big bulldozer in the front. It's pretty cool. Car's all set. Just say the word, baby. Let's ask about Tempest's role. Compared to the matriarch and Ironwood, you seem younger. Yeah, I guess. Fresh air among the elders. How'd you become part of the council, Tempest? I inherited this position. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. One of your parents passed away, did they? One before me, Mo. Well, like a father to me. Oh, I have a letter from Mo. He died. Disposables chose me to take his place. I'm sorry, how did he die? I fucked up, okay? Badly, that's all. Wow. Let's see what happened at the termite lair events, because he was getting shot at. I don't know how he escaped. What were you doing while I was in the termite lair? Well, at first I just danced around with the boys for a while, nothing special, you know. This shit got real super fast. Termite captives rebelled and fought like hell in there. I crept inside, threw some punches. The rest is history. Helped the wounded show the way to safety. You know how it is for me. Yeah, I don't believe that story at all. I had to jump from the collector. Dude, you were wild. And that's coming from me. Nice. Okay, I do like Tempest. He's a little shit. But every story's got to have a guy like this. But, as I said, this is foreshadowing as hell. This guy is on a one-way trip to death. There's just no way around it. If he doesn't die, I'll be very surprised. I have not spoiled myself. It's just this is a classic kind of story. Like, there's nothing against it. It's good. But yeah, these kind of likable fools, basically, you know. Not long for this world. Alright, jump at the car and off we go. Get on your horse and ride. Look at this thing. Basically got like a mine cart, retrofitted the shell of the car to it. It's wild. Imagine you put some NOS into it or something. I don't even know what's pushing it. It's just the engine of the car hooked up to some of the tracks, I guess. Hooked up to the, maybe like a belt. Who knows? You'd need something to push, you know? The locomotive. Alright, what's going to be the next one? We're at chapter 4, chapter 5. Oh wow, what a shot. Still kind of determine what they look like. Yeah, so it's chapter 5 now. Brother in arms. She told me not to be like you, but I thought she liked you. I don't understand. When Veronica's worried, she acts angry. That just means she cares a lot. You know, no one ever taught us how to handle all this. How to live when everything sucks, so everyone does their best. Let's ask about Yo-Yo. What about Yo-Yo? He seems disinterested in people. He only cares about gadgets and appliances. I think he just wants help. Help others, to be precise. Helping himself. Look, I don't know. Seems completely irrelevant to him. Okay. Is that why Ironwood remains so distant? Sometimes it seems easier to shut down the feelings instead of handling them. Chose to die along with the people in Prospera. I hope one day he'll change his mind. Wow. You think he's like dead inside? Matriarch feels calm and confident, even though managing the station is a hard job. Well, the station is all she has. It's like a family, a congregation, all year summer camp, baby. Not sure I want to know what happened if someone decided to take that away from her. Foreshadowing. Alright, let's go. How do you handle all this? I don't know. Look, I try to crack a joke or two. It all feels less scary. And a new day comes and brings a little new goal enough to survive. So we're alike. I use a similar approach. I dissect every task into smaller ones, establish interim goals, set priorities. Oh sure, yeah, look at us, calm and steady, almost there in Phoenix City. Wait, hold on. Something's in the way. Ooh. Oh, it's sped up all of a sudden. What is it? The bombs? Whoa! Something hit the car or were you shot at? Here we go. That's gunfire. Fuck. Tempest, are you okay? This is what freaks me out every time. Damn. Hands up in the air now. This is the PCPD. Oh Jesus. Hell no, DJ. That's not our jam. Fuck. We're pinned down. The hell are you waiting for? Grab your gun. Let's get this done. No, they'll kill us. You have to talk like a robot. I know it sounds weird. Deflect their bullets. What? Come on. Haven't you used that function already? No. Standard issue. Short time energy shield. Ah, screw it. Just get on with it. Alright, we're going to be deflecting bullets apparently. This is cool. I didn't know we could do this. Would have been useful with the snipers earlier, you bastards. Alright, let's see how we deflect bullets. Boom. Oh, look at that shot. They know they got a great lighting engine. That does not look like the PCPD, man. Alright, what we got? Now it's possible to deflect enemy bullets. Press RB when the enemy laser sight turns red to deflect them bullets. Okay, no problem. First try, ever try. Let's do it. Mummy. Nice. Oh, that's a hell of a window. Like, Jesus, that's like a giant bay window. Well, that was easy. Now I can do that in combat now, can I? Hell of a window. Let's go. How's Pragmata? Progress and OGG. Hello, dude. You snuck in there. How you doing? Pragmata, very fun. Hopefully I switched it over. I did. Yeah, very, very fun, dude. We got down into this entire 3D printed New York Times Square on a moon base, for God's sake. So yeah, very fun. Then these giant baby-looking, creepy robots with shooting laser beams out of their mouth came after us. So yeah, we will continue that, hopefully over the weekend. I'm really liking it. Pragmata feels like an Xbox 360 single-player shooter that we miss dearly. This is replaced. This is a new Blade Runner-inspired pixel art game with some combat. You just saw us deflecting bullets there. Very cool. The story-wise, yeah, very Blade Runner, Ghost in the Shell, a little bit of 1984 in there. You know how it is. You know, higher-ups, creepy scientific types, stealing people, stealing their organs, transplantology as they call it, and then leaving them on the street for nothing, all behind a wall where the rich are. Classic story. So yeah, we're trying to break down this wall. We're fighting with this dude here. He's in love with the 80s. He's called Tempest. We're playing as a Dr. Marsh, Warren Marsh. He was part of the Phoenix Labs. And just as they were trying to transplant his brain and everything, they were using an AI. And a massive explosion happened. And the AI is now within him, known as R.E.A.C.H. It speaks for us. And Warren is on the hunt to see what the hell happened. This is Tempest's car. It has no wheels. It's set up on the train tracks, so that's how they get around. But it is a badass car. You can see like it's an old Firebird or something. And then he's just put on a big fucking crazy engine and bulldozer on the front. Pretty cool. Alright, so how's the emergency hatch? Is it open? I'll have a look. Now we can... The combat is hand-to-hand combat with Arkham-style countering. You know, the symbols above their head. So you do that. And you also have some gun bullets that kind of charge up, but it's very, very little amount. Now we just figured out we can... there's a good bit of platforming as well. We just figured out that we can deflect bullets. Nice. Platforming and movement and all that. It feels very old school, like Flashback, if you know that. I think we're just getting down here. Hell yeah. But yeah, really cool story so far. What are we doing? Is that the emergency hatch? It's locked. Damn, and the manual override is off limits. How about that? I'll find a way. But this is really cool. This came out in Game Pass. I think it's Xbox and Steam for the meantime, but no doubt they'll put it on other things. It's not part of any Xbox exclusivity. It's probably just a very small team. They're based out of Minsk, but they had to move with the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and it took them a long time. Oh, he's giving me the battery from his car to do this. No, dude. You need to keep the car there. You know this is all gonna go wrong. But yeah, really, really good team. Reach, my man. You see that? The air conditioning units are working. Are we going to glide on this or something? Yep, so the decaying accumulators just emit a special kind of particle while energized. Speak English! How are you, OGG? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're well out there. Everybody's kind of going through it this year, aren't they? You know, the wave particle duality. Depending on the physical settings, you know what? Jump and shoot downwards. Okay. And I'm going to propel me forward. You want me to shoot the air conditioning unit while I'm jumping over it? Yeah, we kind of sound like a robot. You have a voice normally right now. Sounds crazy, I know, but the shot will create an energy burst strong enough so you can jump further, baby. Cool. It's not really a twin-stick shooter, but maybe they'll add stuff to it. Yeah, it's been really fun so far. Super, super atmospheric. Beautiful lighting. Good dark story. I like it. Combat's very rewarding. Great animations. Great finishers. Yeah, very happy. Then we played Mouse PI for Hire, which is basically a a neo-noir kind of detective story in a Disney cartoon. Joy Baker, everyone's mice. Joy Baker's doing the voice for us. We're going to play it there. Just had an 8 gig update, so we're just going to have to wait. So I jumped on this instead. So yeah, great games right now. There's not really too many bad ones. So can I just jump there and shoot down? Like normally we're not able to just shoot whenever we want. I don't know what he means. I'm guessing maybe climb back up. Let's see. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hip hop bananimous. But yeah, some great games. Let's see. Press A again while above the air for the double jump. Okay, so shooting is usually right stick and you aim. So this A button is just gonna do its own animation, I guess. We have inherit. Yeah, we've inherited double jump. Let's go. This is as fast as he goes as well. Now, it has never been an issue how fast he is, except in combat. Because we had a 2-phase boss there that, I won't lie, it took me about 5 attempts because I was getting my shit rocked. I really was. Because it was very chip damage. My finger was like, hallelujah. Oh, there you go. One patch coming right up. Well, yeah, it's beautiful. Replaced. Now, the reason they bring up Upgrade, if you know Upgrade, it's not really that futuristic of a movie. It's just near future. But a sort of a super soldier project where he's upgrading firmware inside the soldier. He starts to go a bit fucking crazy. It's a good action movie. Then Blade Runner is Blade Runner. We all know that, you know. I know Rolf knows this area well, but it's irrelevant. I need to focus on our survival. This is nice. I want to see what the city is going to be like. You know, it's going to be all swanky, hanky panky schwanky. What are you guys playing lately yourself? Anything cool? Let me know. Someone was bringing up the Occultist. I think that was InZenk. I didn't know. I saw it pop up on the store. Sometimes I swear, like, because all these AI freaking robots and translators and auto translators and that, I think they pick up what I'm saying in the AI translator and then give me ads according to what I'm saying. So I only mentioned the Occultist. I thought he was talking about the new Call of Cthulhu game that came out as well. There's so many games that come out. I have about 3 indie games I need to play. They're like, please, there's one that Gecko Gods, which is a super calming, beautiful game, pastel colors. You play as a gorgeous little gecko running around the walls. I played a little bit during the Steam Next Fest. And oh my god, it's just so many. There's a couple of inside style games as well. Alright, let's see how we get on with this, huh? Right, let's just jump further, but you think I could climb up on the roof? No, that might not be the intention of that. Can't take out the battery too. Let's see, why is this here? Can I move this? This yellow bit, it's like we're meant to climb on it or something. Oh, I see it, look. I'm meant to climb up there. But how? Can I move all of this, maybe? Can I push this? What'd that say? Something popped up for a second. Hold! Not pick up, no. There, move object. Yeah! That thing's in the way now. That should be okay. Nice. So let's go back and talk to Tempest, I wonder. Nice. 2.5D type of movement. Exactly. Super fun. Bonk! Yeah, this one, it took a while to come out, I won't lie. I'm just glad they were able to do it. Shout out to the team. There you go. God, I love when a plan comes together. Alright, watch out, buddy. Warden's kind of cool. Like, even with the pixel art, you can tell he's got like a silver fox thing going on in his beard. Got the 5 o'clock shadow. Kind of grey coming into his hair and his sideburns. Pretty cool. He's got that Blade Runner long trench coat with the furry collar. Protester's note. Let's see. And you got this thing cool. Like, this is where the retro future comes into. Instead of Walkman, we have Wingman too. Bill, can you cover for me on Wednesday 15th? Nixon's coming to support the anti-wall demonstrators. It's funny, right? Nixon, fucking Richard Nixon. So it's a semi-different future, alternate past, I guess, in this point. Instead of the Berlin Wall, which would have been what they're kind of hinting at, is the wall of this city. Talking the talk as usual. To be singers performing too, so Cassie wants to come. You know, this is a rebel, but I don't want her there alone. In return, I'll cover for you on Sunday to watch football in peace. Nice. Yeah, some really fun games. All the games I've been playing, I can definitely recommend, you know. They're not all going to be bangers. I think Samsung needs a bit of time in the oven and maybe a little redirect from the mission. But, you know, they're all really well priced as well. Mouse PI is like 30, I believe. Replaced here is somewhere between like 20, depending if you get the launch sale, you know. Pragmata just came out. I think that was like $50. Boom! Alright, here we go. I've got all this new stuff. Nice! Oh, did you see that? Oh, Oh god, I love this game. I just deflected that guy's gun, and then it shot his friend. Oh, we just got shocked there. We gotta be careful. This is the combat, baby. So we got a whole lot of things going on. Come on. Boom. Oh, someone's using a mine. Oh, the mine got me, you son of a bitch. This is fun. Then I got my own gun. Boom, baby. Nice. Oh, see, that's a little bit... That's where we're going to run into some trouble. So I'm meant to parry the gun while also parrying the other enemy. Easier said than done. Oh, two deflects. No, we couldn't. We couldn't do 2 deflects there. It's a pity. God, they're throwing grenades too. Okay, these cops don't fucking play. I won't lie. Alright. Boom. There's the counter. Finish him. Ooh, he slid on the ground and shot him in the face. Yes, now that's the cops. Okay, up until now we've been fighting termites, these cannibalistic bandits living underground. Now we're fighting the cops. This is serious. Up until now we were just kind of a rogue fugitive against a random laboratory, but they probably wouldn't have got the cops involved. Now we're killing cops. There's no going back. The whole fucking city, country, everything is going to be coming after us now. Even if they are just like, they look like robots, don't they? Do you know what they remind me of? Do you remember some of those really nasty robots in Judge Dredd? Right at the end, you know? When you had like Dredd's brother, ooh, and he woke him up. And he was like that really mean red-eyed robot with a crazy jaw on him. That's what they look like, except they're wearing like cop uniform. Really cool. Look at the graffiti and everything. I'm really liking this game. It's funny, like some of their inspirations, they mention other games that have not come out yet. Isn't that funny? They don't mean upcoming games. Well, I suppose they technically are, but they were revealed the same time this game was revealed. They just haven't come out. I don't know what it is about like smaller indie style pixel art games. I know every single tiny pixel you see is lovingly crafted, but doesn't mean that it's as easy as that, I guess. Oh, this might not be the right way, but I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate that. I know like Fridays are all over the place, and you're like, if I could just get off even an hour or half an hour earlier, it'll turn, you know, this evening into a bit of time for yourself, maybe even a cheeky drink, instead of just like, oh well, another day to clock off and just hate myself. You get up that way? No. Take me away from you. It's got some really nice music as well. I'll probably get copyrighted for this, but it's technically from the game, so kiss my ass. You might have heard it in the trailer there. Nice. Yeah, it's from, is it, let's see, Void, I believe it's called. Void, yeah. See if I can play some of it. Oh, we're chilling here. Is this the right one? Yeah, it is, okay. It's called Void. And it's done by Igor Gritse and Agja, featuring Marina Tork. It's a fucking great song. Lovely synth. No one does synth like Europe. I'm sorry. Just gotta say it. There we go, that way, okay. When I heard this song and the trailer, it was on my list. Simple as that. I should put it on when we get into a battle. Beautiful. So it's great use of lighting as well. Yeah, definitely 2.5D, and even some of it's like a little bit of 3D too, you know. And that makes the pixel art stand out more, you know. It's a very, very smart. Right, this might be a little fight here. A little bus or something. Oh, got some batteries here. Come on, little man. The old Phoenix City feels like a maze. You're telling me. Let's get all these batteries together. I'll put it back on when we get some combat going. It's nice. At least it breaks up. Like, it does get a little quiet at times, but there is music, and you have a music player. I can't get the bastard thing to work. Might need a little cheeky update. Let's see what we're going to put this battery into. I brought it over here for nothing. Thinking it's going to be in this machine or something, is it? Let's see. Oh, this looks like a little car lift. It's probably an old smelting factory or something. Remove this? Yep. What you do though? I'll open this door over here. I might need to bring the battery in here. Let's see. Still has that little... Oh, it's just for this. Okay. Do you really want to push this the whole way? Come on now, devs. You know better than that. Don't do that. Long gone are the days of pushing blocks around. They've been remastering some of those old games like OG Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver, and they were both, you know, genius for their time, but a great offender of using block puzzles. And you know, 1 or 2 was fine, but at the time it was revolutionary. So they were like, okay, let's just make half the puzzles block puzzles, or in Soul Reaver's case, all the puzzles block puzzles. There's nothing wrong with it, but you know, it came to a point where you're like, oh my fucking god, I have to push another block. Especially if you were mucking up or you got a little confused. Soul Reavers was exceptionally different because you could lift the blocks up onto platforms and stuff. So it created this 3D thing, you know, another dimension to the puzzles. I love those games. I do want to play Soul Reaver 2. Soul Reaver, it's kind of like the Darksider games in a way because they're so different. You can't make that jump. Maybe if I jump and then press A again, is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay. But I need to find a way to push this thing over. Can you guide my hand? Does that do anything? No. I wonder. Looks like it. You know, there's emphasis with the camera on this machine. Well, it must be something. Yeah, we did that part. No. Surprised he's not getting hurt. Maybe I should let myself rise up a bit more. No, that's all it does. Oh, it's just a really delayed jump. Okay, anything in here? Postman pack? No, nothing like that. Okay, cool. Very nice. Really pretty with the snow coming in. Makes you think of Last of Us. Makes you think of like Stalker 2. And maybe a bit of retro. Here we go. Our body is at its limits, Warren. Even everything is back in its place. We'll need a lot of rest. What I don't understand, right, is, you know, what everything's going on. I wonder is Warren's tongue or his... No, he can... No, Reach speaks to him. Something's wrong. He can't talk, that's for sure. But he seems happy enough. I think we're still in charge of our body. It's unusual, isn't it? So Reach talks to everybody. They think, even like when we found Edward there, he thought he was... Well, we're going to be the sliding. There'll be a gunship or a helicopter or something. Ooh. Ah. Perfect time for some music. So many enemies. We need to check if the gun has something that may help. Like a little grenade launcher, disruptor, overdrive. Now it's possible to activate overdrive. Dude, unlimited gun blast for a short time. Yes. So kind of like V and Johnny. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. In this case, though, like Reach is like literally talking out of our own mouth, where like Johnny's like a little fly on our shoulder, right? So good though. I still think people hold too much contempt for Cyberpunk. I don't blame them. You know, it was a horrific, and I'll never truly forgive them for it. You know what I mean? Like when Witcher 4 comes out, I'm going to be apprehensive. I'm going to be like, because I know Witcher 3 came out a little bit rough too. Like it ran decent. It's just the complete UI and everything. You know, it was just a different time off the back of Witcher 2 as well. The UI was horrific. You know, even up until... You know, when was it? The remaster, the next-gen update for Witcher 3, which was only a couple of years ago. Even that game was a bit rough with the signs, the magic. You'd have to pause the screen, pick the spell, then use it. And obviously then with the next-gen update, it's like, oh no, just hold L1 and use one of the face buttons and you can use your magic. I'm like, what the fuck was that? Where was that the last 10 years? And we're supposed to be getting new DLC for that, so that's cool. Alright, so we can overdrive meter will fill up with attack, counterattack, or deflect, and carries over between combat encounters. That's really good, thank you. Press LT to activate. Okay, cool. It's a lot of buttons I'm going to remember now. Nice, okay, so there's meat on the bone. I like that. They're still teaching us things. Alright, time to get funky. Let's put that music on, baby. Let's put that music on. Alright, boom. Let's switch to the gun to overdrive mode. Okay. Do I have instant overdrive mode? Nice. Will you get the shield, boy? Because we know that he's going to block it. Nice. Let's go. You little shit. Oh, man, they're getting me all over. Nice. Little shits. Damn. Oh. Let's go. Ooh. Come on, you bastards. Come on. Yes. Okay, cool. And then the song ends. That was perfect. That was perfect. Whew, that was good. What you don't see what's happening there is like about 7 or 8 of the enemies actually come from the background into the foreground and join the battle. Sometimes immediately, like unblockable. The song was fire, dude, right? Did you like that? Did you like? I played it on YouTube. It's from the game, though. It is from the game. It's from all the artists. But that is the main track. Oh, that was good. Yeah, it got me like goosebumps going. Got the hair in the back of my throat. Back of my throat? That sounds weird. Back of my neck standing up. That's good. It's good. I can't even talk normally. Ah, that was good. That's exactly what I wanted. Sometimes I'll get a nice little scene like that together. If you ever go back and watch me play Shadow of the Colossus, near the end, there was a big lightning storm and a big shadow of a Colossus, literally, huh? And I played a certain song while I was fighting him, and I won't lie, I still think about it, and it was a good few years ago. Oh, Jesus, watch out. It's time for my favorite section in every video game. Stealth. Kiss me arse. I could never do stealth in real life, I fart too much. Huh? What was that noise? I believe it was a sneaky squeaker. Yes, no, that's not true. Let's just get the hell out. We got some Robocop-style little gunships. Let's see. That was good, wasn't it? Wasn't doing a great job on the fighting, I won't lie. I was getting bumped all over the place. But look, what can you do? What can you do? They just taught us 2 rapidly new moves, you know. We've got gun deflection, which awesome. It was kind of slowing down every time I did it. So cool. So cool. I love those counters. And if you do really good with the counters and the gun, you can finish off execution style, and it is beautiful. What the hell happened here? Oh, looks like the gun. These are some dead bodies of termites. A dead end. Let's try to get to the rooftops. Okay, no problem. So he's kind of helping Warren and the player. I like when games do that. It's kind of freaky. They're talking to us, right? This is pretty. We got an old alleyway, some fire escapes, snow coming down. It could even be ash. I don't know how long this game is either. But, you know, a good game you never want to end. I have as much of a game where you're like, oh god, I can't wait till this one's finished. It's been a slog or whatever. Some games are bittersweet because you're like, it was just getting good. I don't want it to end. So I hope there seems to be. When I say there's meat on the bone, it sounds a bit dirty. I just mean there's a little bit more than like just, you know, that's it. A little platforming, point and shoot. Okay, now we got platforming. We can't miss our jumps. Oh my god. Oh, it still killed me. Okay then. Must have been the coat. Don't you love that? So that's a clear classic case of the character model interacting with the ground even though I'm hanging on the ledge. Alright, we're going to have to time our jumps. A little bit better than that, eh, Cyber? Huh? Is that JFK in the background? It is. Good old JFK. He was a hero to many, but my god, was he a man whore. Everyone knows what's going on about Marilyn Monroe, and did he kill her because he slept with her and didn't want his presidency to find out, you know? Da-da-da. We couldn't say that about the hero of the people. Ba-ba. Yeah, really nice song, right? So they showed that song back in 2021 when they showed off this game, and I fell in love with it. And that song has been on like one of my, you know, shuffle plays. So nice. It's called. They have a whole album. Oh, look at that. Where are we supposed to go there? Oh, I see. It's probably a bad time. Look at it. That one's called Void. That's that one, but it's pretty much on the replaced OST. There's many more where that came from. Some very good. Okay, now I'm just fucking up all the time. Yeah, stealthy, I get it. There are games that leave you with a void. Yeah, you're so right. That bittersweetness, yep. That void inside you. It can be tough then, right? Or you just want to jump at all now. It can be tough replacing that. Some people, you know, they'll equate that to like gaming burnout, which is understandable. Okay, it's just loading to death now. Weird. I might have bugged it out, I'm sorry. You're supposed to jump onto the platform. There you go. Big boss man. Not that hard. Right. Using the rooftops expose us to even more danger. Nah, you're fine, you're fine. I made a mistake. But you're AI, you can't make a mistake, right? Uh-oh. Not just a ghost in the shell. There's a dummy in the shell as well. Yeah, it's hard. So people will feel like they're burning out. My advice when you feel like that, it's always good to take a break or do some IRL stuff. But also you can try switching up your the genre of the game you're playing. If you pick something radically different than the last thing you played, then it usually refreshes things. I always find that helps when you pick an indie game as well, because you just never know what you're going to get, and you could be just blown away. A lot of times I will go play an old game that I love as well. That can help too, but then you get that other sense. You get the pessimistic sense of like, God, games are so much better back then. I have no motivation to play a new game. That can be rough too. For me, I'm like a kid at Christmas, you know. I'm just so happy to be able to play games and play new games. So, yeah, I'm like a kid. I'll always be that kid at Christmas. Nice. Look at that. It's like his arcade already, isn't it? Is there anything in that door back there? I gotta look. Nice. You want to keep playing? Yeah, no. That's. I told you there'd be something back there. That's the beauty of you know, the hard modes and all that. The Watergate scandal. Did it still happen? No way. It still happened. I don't know where that went to. The Watergate scandal was a beautiful one. During Nixon's stupid, boring presidency, something finally happened. Watergate's named after the Watergate Hotel. Basically, good old Nixon was being a little shithead, and he was like, kind of like what a certain orange person is doing now with inside trading and that. I'm telling you, give it about 5-10 years, but he is actually using his son to inside trade with all this oil stuff. $168 billion went like magically missing right before he announced all this Iran stuff. Nice. President Nixon, famous for supporting the rioters throughout his career, was embroiled in controversy. Yeah, he basically hired people, FBI people and all this, to break in, wasn't it, to the Watergate Hotel. It was like inside trading, but it was worse, you know. It's like collusion and fucking espionage against his own country and that. But maybe it changed it here, let's see. Wiretapping devices were discovered at the Watergate complex. Phoenix Corporation's own inquiry found the irrefutable evidence that this provocation was personally sanctioned and directed by the president. His alleged goal, along with several federal agencies whose involvement has been confirmed, was to cast doubt on the decision to close the walls and introduce a pass system. Cool. So they've adopted that into their own story. That's nice. I believe all that Watergate stuff ended up causing enough trouble where they had to like fire or start a new section, a new branch of the FBI to stop that kind of stuff happening again. I'm nearly sure. I know that would have been further back though, you know, J. Edgar Hoover days and that. But yeah, very interesting. And then yeah, it caused him to have to resign as president. He was always a gobshite anyway. And we got the famous line of, "I am not a crook. I am not a crook." Nixon was like, the amount of people that's taken the piss out of him and done like makeup to look like him, because he looks unimaginable, you know. So a lot of the world's history, like you're like, God, you're either maybe a part of it or not, depending on your age. But some would just feel literally unbelievable. Some of these characters, I suppose, some of them become pseudo celebrities of history, you know, that kind of way, you know, from the Martin Luther Kings and that. And then when you look at their picture, you're like, you've seen it so much. If you've seen it around, if you've seen it in history books, you're almost like, this is unbelievable. Or you could go a bit crazy with it and be like, it's all a simulation, dude. They're injecting these memories into your brain. You don't want to go that far. Oh, look, it's Phoenix. Oh, that's what it is. It's Monopoly. That's cute. All right, how do we do this? No, that's no good. I'm going to fall and break my tuchus malacus. Ow. I think I need to, like, move. It's like I need the air to come up through there, right? Yes. Maybe I can push this box off. Right. Hear me out, hear me out. And we're going to use this box to climb back up. But first, we're going to push this onto the vent. which will extend our jump up here. Ah, told you I'm not as stupid as I look. More idiot savant. I don't think I have it in the right spot, but look, might be in the middle. Nice. Usually want a game that gives me the same vibe. Right, right. That's smart too. Everyone has their favorite genres as well. You know, the people I pity is those who only play the the FPSs or whatever's the that kind of stuff. Like when I hear people having 9,000 hours in a shooter, if that's what you like, that's what you like. That's all good. I was hoping I could get up here, maybe over here. That's fine too. But that just sounds like pain. I see a lot of semi-retired Call of Duty streamers or lol cows that used to be Call of Duty heads. Like Wings of Redemption. That man literally hates his life. He hates his entire existence. All he can do is play a Call of Duty because it's all he's known for. It's horrible. Like just hearing the words come out of his mouth and everything he's done. He's created a prison for himself on YouTube, a prisoner of his own body because he's like 500 pounds. It's just sad. It's crazy what 6 months to a year of therapy would have fixed when he was like 20 or something like that. But they just won't do it. Won't do it. I try not to fall down the rabbit hole of lol cows, but it's very hard. They're basically just people online that have very little emotional intelligence. That's the nicest way of putting it. And have fallen into doing some weird shit online, Some weird stuff. And they've said some horrible stuff, especially the trenches of the internet during the mid-2000s to mid-2010s when people were just saying the wildest shite just to get a rise out of people, the angry grandpa days and all that. Oh, I still made it even though I didn't jump. Nice. I wonder if there will be more bosses. They weren't afraid to throw one at us. But yeah, so the leader of the lol cows, good old Keemstar from Drama Alert, one of the roaches, the gnomes and roaches of the internet living off other people's misfortune, has decided to put them all together on a YouTube channel. And let me tell you, it is scraping the bottom of the barrel of society, Like it's where the lol cows live. It's the highest of white trash of white trash. And trust me, I ain't got no qualms. I'm not some hoity-toity person. I came up. I was raised in a farm. We didn't have a whole lot, so I'm not some rich piece of shite. So even the phrase white trash is a bit pointless. But the way I always carry this stuff is it's got to do with your actions. You can be a rich piece of crap, but you can be humble and a good person to your fellow human, which is very rare for rich people, I know. And then you can be, what's considered white trash, but you're like salt of the earth, good people. Nice. Did you see the way that mine just kept moving closer to me? Yeah, I did. I suppose they do roll, huh? Boom, look at that. I'm just beating the living piss out of this guy. Who's next? You see the way they joined the fight? Nice, I just get out of there. Ooh. Can I use the left stick now? Nice! Woo! Okay, that overdrive is broken. You normally can't shoot like that. You're charging up one singular bullet. But then there's that overdrive and then it carries over. Cool. Look at this thing. How did I get caught there? Anyway, enough of them out lol cows. But it's just interesting to see what people choose to do with their life. I suppose it's more interesting to see what I choose to watch. But it's one of those things like a car crash. They call it rubbernecking. You can't help but look, even though you might see something horrible, or this is someone's family, someone's brother or daughter that's had a horrible car accident, but you can't help it. You can't help it. It's human nature. Human nature. Nice. Therapy not help. Yeah, I know, I understand, yeah. Therapy doesn't always work for everybody. I agree. My advice to that is get a second, third, and fifth opinion if you have to. Go to someone that's going to treat you seriously. I say that for doctors and hospitals as well. Don't be afraid. Alright, Tempest, what you're doing, falling down so frequently is certainly an undesirable effect. Don't be so harsh on yourself. You're fine. I think we got past the wall, did we? Going over the rooftops? Oh no, they're on us now. Oh, did you see that? Fuck, jump into the manhole, quick. Is it coming after us? It zoomed away so fast. Oh, damn. I don't want to go back and... back to the sewers. God damn it. Yeah. You just difficultly deal with it yourself. I know. But see, it's tough though, dude, I think a lot of men, not so much hopefully these days, but, growing up, definitely 90s, you're always told to just bottle it up. push it down. Don't talk about your feelings or any of that kind of stuff. Or at least that was what you would think you were supposed to do. You know, it's just bad. It always ends bad. I know, like, talking about stuff or going to therapy might still seem to some people it's like, oh, you're just acting like a bitch or something, you know. That's no good. You can't be thinking like that. All right, what's going on, buddy? I knew I'd find you here, man. I'm so glad you're okay. Oh man, this is bad. I don't like this camera angle. It's like something's gonna come in. That, apart from that heinous smell. Come on, let's get you out of here. We're almost there. I actually said come on anyway. All that's left is walk through the old construction site. No! Tempest, get out of there! You idiot. Oh shit, straight for the wall. I'll see you there. No, he's gonna do it again. See, he keeps attracting attention, thinking he's great. He's going to get shot. He's gonna get caught. Damn it, Tempest. It's the second time you've done that. 3 strikes and you're out. Rolf drew the... Oh, that's what it's called, Rolf. I hope he stays safe. Call him Rolf? Rolf! Yeah, you know this guy's gonna end up dead. Gotta raise the stakes. That's fun, man. See what I'm saying about the battles? Now we're back to a little bit of platforming. So that's how they do it in this game. I like it. It works. Getting that high pace and then back to the goodness. Okay, somehow I gotta get this box up here. But how? But can't push it up, can you? No. Maybe I can just grab it from here, can you? Sometimes the old 2.5D gets in the way. Sometimes the lighting screws you. Like, we were doing some stealth very early on, and it was like those ships as well that were like sniping us. So the lighting engine is very beautiful in the game. You can see you have those moments like that with the light peeking in. But each strand of that light, or the little god rays as they call them, they were killing me. They were killing me. It was enough for them to snipe me hitting that. So, yeah, little moments where you're like, okay, fine. Alright, now we gotta be careful. We got some electrified water. So many games electrified water. I want to find this electrified water. You don't really see it though, that's the thing. Can happen in real life, but you don't see the electrified part. It's that music. Look at that door in the background. That's cool. That's actually not parallaxing. It's like a painting they've done. That's clever. See, I know too much. That's the problem. I know too much. It's like, come on, no, that's like a little trade secret. There's stuff down there. Do I dare try and get it? Okay. I position myself here. We should jump or fall off the ledge and be able to grab that. Let me see. Nope. Okay, a little bit closer, but not too far because we'll miss our opportunity. There it is. Oh, okay. Nice. Luckily, it kind of got us over there. Is it even worth it? Action figure. Oh, fucking is. Let me see. Cool. Action man. You've seen the patrolling streets. Now, get ready to see them in action. Command your task force on the mission to serve American citizens and protect them from threats. Each figure is made of high-quality plastic, and please do not eat it. We're not responsible for you choking on it. I love that. Oh, when they used to speed up all that stuff. I gotta go back this way now? Lord of mercy, huh? Things we do. Yeah, we didn't have G.I. Joes over here. We had Action Man. It was a complete rip-off of G.I. Joes. But it was pretty funny. I got a snorkeling one where the bubbles used to come out of it and he would kick his legs. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was bad yet. Didn't have too many of them. They were expensive. Whoops, I actually thought I was going behind the tarp there. That's my bad. Different. Yeah, my grandpa always said you can push stone from build to push it on top hill. Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, a lot of tough men, a lot of hardened bastards out there for sure over the years. But trust me, my dad was like that. God bless him. And when when the times got tough, he'd still sit down and talk to you. He'd even have you get the odd little tear out of him. He was a good man. He had a big heart. But he was always there for us. But yeah, it was tough. Like, he came from that generation. Do you know what I mean? He could put his hand to anything and just make anything. But it was always about like you don't talk, you don't do any of that kind of stuff. And I think as I was growing up and just doing my own stuff, I had a few bad years as a teenager. He just didn't understand what to do. God bless him. But they stuck by me. I appreciate that. I always appreciate that. Yeah, they had no idea. Like, what the hell is going on? Just one of those dark periods, Wasn't even just teenage angst. Well, I wasn't even like that much at all. I wasn't overly mean to my parents in terms of talking back. I was quiet and self-destructive and drugs and drink and stuff. That's what I was doing. And vandalism and breaking stuff. And Yeah, burning down things. Yeah, bad, bad cyber. Craig said a way is up here, but the elevator's dead. Look at we got some big old robot dudes. They're actually probably the same character models as the other enemies, but they're like, we're fighting the cops now, okay? And that flimsy scaffolding itself, I'm out. Yeah, what a lovely mix of games. Spoilt. Spoilt. It's not going to slow down either. May is stuffed to the brim, and there's a few games still left in April as well. We have a new game, finally a new game from Sony, Saros, which will be a roguelike shooter from the guys who did Returnal and Resogun. Housemark. Good team. Is a roguelike though. It could be fun, we'll see. The ironic thing is, we're playing a lot of these games, Pragmata, these games, and they're all, ranging from $20, $30, $50. That's Sony roguelike game, you could play a better roguelike game, which would be Hades 2 for 20 or 30, whatever Hades 2 is. But because that's a Sony game, it's going to be €80. Just as a roguelike, I just don't see the value. I'm sorry. I'll play it, that's what it's about. Half of it is me wanting to play it, of course, and get some use out of the PS5 that's never turned on. Or to, to show off maybe if people want to play it themselves. Alright, think you can mock us? I'll show you hell. Oh yeah? I'm going to take you to heaven first, bitch. Come on. Oh, you're going to be fast in that. Boom! Oh, this guy like drops. Oh, cool. He's a new enemy. Nice. Get some distance between them. Gonna have to rip the armor off this guy one way or another. Boom. Oh, see, look, that was brilliant. Oh, this game just gets better and better. So, he blocked. I perfectly dodged the gun here. Nice. But he blocked it. Ooh, I didn't see that off camera, you old stinker. Oh, GG's. GG's. I even had health. Look at that. Oh, shoots the jaw off. He's like blood coming at him. Nice. Yeah, that kind of went wrong pretty fast there. Bum. So anyway, so I'm blocking and then reflecting the bullets, and then because big old piece of shite is in the way, it's just deflecting off him again. He's a giant shield, basically. Good stuff. Saros looks like a balanced, like a past game, roguelike, niche game. Yeah, exactly. Roguelikes are very niche. And then putting an €80 price tag on them? What are we doing here, Sony? And guess what? So there's this game they've been working on for a while called Fair Games with a $sign. And it was being head up by Jade Raymond. Oh god, he's able to really follow you that far. Jade Raymond, you might not know that name. She's a very, very good director. One of the many brains behind the original Assassin's Creed. He's just going to keep getting me with that, isn't he? So she worked on some of the ideas for Assassin's Creed. Very beautiful woman as well. I don't know that means nothing, but my god. And she has not been able to catch a single break, not one, after Assassin's Creed. She's gone from studio to studio. And in this case, she went to Sony. Nice, I got behind him and shot. Oh, they're able to survive a gunshot now. Didn't know that. Damn, I really rolled there, I swear. There's a little bit of time it takes with the roll. You see where he jumps into it? Yeah. So she got to a studio with Sony called Haven. That's been falling apart, and they were working on a heist game. Boom, see, it just bounces off him. It was a heist game called Fair Games. And guess what Fair Games has now become? I'm dead again. God, he just runs you the fuck down. It's like 3 hearts. Fair Games was a heist game. It's now become, say it with me, an extraction shooter. Yes, that's right. Well done. 10 points to Gryffindor. Following a shitty trend. It's dead on arrival. That's what I'll tell you that much. And that game, if it ever releases, will be dead in like 6 months. And that brings the total of failed live service games to Sony up to a whopping 10. If Xbox had done this, they'd fleeced it. They're chasing the wrong fish all the time. Basically, they want some of the multiplayer success that Xbox has. The funny thing about Xbox is, you might say, oh, they don't really put out multiplayer-only titles, or they don't do live service stuff. But they actually do. It's just they're very long-standing. So Grounded 2 is still doing amazing. Sea of Thieves, one of the most successful pirate games of all time. You know, understandably and not so understandably. And Elder Scrolls Online has just celebrated like 10, 11 years. How many MMOs have lasted that long? I can count maybe in one hand. Just some of the classics. But yeah, they're doing well. Now they don't, doesn't mean they don't have their shortcomings. Like they tried a game called Bleeding Edge from the Hellblade guys, and that was a fucking disaster. You probably don't even remember that one. I don't think Xbox do either. Alright, just me and you, bucko. It still hit me because I rolled with him. Lord sucking Jesus. Get rid of that armor. Can I shoot you yet? I can, but he just took it in his stride. What a ledge. Ooh, got me there as well. You are a nasty piece of work. Can't tell if this hurts or not. There you go. Took me way too long. Sorry. Yapping away. Music reminds me of Syndicate. Yeah, great game. I think they're remastering that somewhere. That was a great game. I love a good old shooter like that. Yeah, Payday 3, the heist genre is dying. Yep, they've actually put in updates to Payday 2. They've abandoned their own game, Payday 3. It was a disaster. It's their own fault. I think it was another one of those early access issues, and then they started doing like mad microtransactions or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. What was the downfall of Payday 3? I think a lot of it was it just took so long to come out, and yeah, the genre has moved on. Honestly, anything got to do with heists now is either waiting for GTA, or I don't know if this hurts you, does it? Or it's kind of been evolved into other stuff. Like even parts of Rainbow Siege 6 almost has a little bit of heist stuff in it, I suppose. But yeah, I don't like really think that the heist genre or the extraction shooter genre is necessarily that bad. It's just the trend writing, dick writing that's going to happen. That's the problem. Like right now, you know, it's absolutely no big secret that R.E.A.C.H is dying, you know, and it's because they didn't think of the long-term effect that their style of gaming would happen. I don't have an overall issue with R.E.A.C.H. You know, people are having fun from it. It's not the game that I was excited for. They changed it in the last year, so I decided to go against it. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have jumped in. And it happens to me sometimes. I'll make a choice on a game and then I'll just do the wrong thing. It could have went viral. It could have been big for the channel. I don't know. I don't really care that much. I'm kind of just relaxing and enjoying myself. But yeah. So what's happening now is it's a great game. You're doing your little thing. It's proximity chat, all that good stuff, and you're collecting your parts, building your weapons, outfitting your stuff, and all that. And there's high risk, high reward. But now that most of the casuals have kind of gone, all that's left is the people that you would imagine, which is all the sweats, you know. And all the sweats want to do now is to go on there and killing people, you know, because they'll play several other games. Okay, you don't go any further there. They'll play several other games which are all PvP, right? This is how you fix R.E.A.C.H. It's actually quite simple. You have PvE servers and you have PvP servers. That's it. That's all you need to do. Because what's happening now is people are getting on to fight the ARCs because they need parts for their gun, and they're getting shot and sniped in the back from several hundred meters away. On that raises that up. That's so smart, and it's really pissing people off. So and then the other side of it, those people, we call them rats or whatever. They get on with no gear. So if you go around killing these people, you're like, haha, you thought you were so cool, taking my stuff and all that. When you kill them, they just drop nothing because they're getting on with the bare bones basic stuff. Alright. So it's rough. It is rough. There's a great game in there. I do, I think that it was propped up by proximity chat, and I don't think it would have been half the game without it. But yeah, they have a serious problem now. They're bleeding players. It's only natural when any new big multiplayer game comes out, you're going to bleed players. But try telling that to, you know, the fans. They think, oh, the world is falling down. Like, Jesus Christ. Whatever. Okay, can this, like, raise up the box or something? No. I can do this. Okay. This is some interesting platforming. I'll give them that. Nothing over there. Okay. I think I think it's no good. I think this pillar is going to block us here, right? It is, yeah. Maybe I can get up there, can I? Yeah, good luck. It did not look like you could climb that, dude. You took about 4 steps. Little stinker. Okay, cool. We handle non-standard tasks quite successfully. I wonder which of you is responsible for that. No. Bit of both, honestly. Okay, now where are we going? Going back to the ladder. How did you switch around the other way, Warren? Ooh, ladder. But anyway, it's interesting, yeah. Meta Pirate game. Yeah, I like Sea of Thieves, what it is. It's very good, but I think they even did add story to it, and it just never got across. Like I felt like those kind of games, I think if you get successful enough, you should really consider introducing a story or introducing a single-player story to that level, you know. I think it could be really cool, because I won't lie, there's a dime a dozen when it comes to pirate games. MMO, single-player, you name it. Now we're just going to get... There's one out right now called, I think it's called like Windrose, Windblown. What's wrong with this lad? There you go, that's fucking weird. And yeah, it should be good. Oh, we're starting to see the high rise of the city. Cool. Very nice. And then yeah, Black Flag is about to be remastered as well. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which is always good. I know it's single player. Now, they were supposed to show it off this week. That's why I was titling my stuff like that, you know. Not trying to build you up for nothing. The disposal, sir. You went on the crane so fast I couldn't do anything. But apparently they decided to pull it back and give it time for the press to play a bit of it, not mention it for a little while. But you know how it is, the press can't shut up. So basically they said it's actually been reworked immensely. Now that's either a great thing or a bad thing, I don't know. We'll have to see. All I know is a lot of the future stuff, present day, whatever it was, that's gone. The Abstergo stuff, that's great. I always said they should just remove that stuff after Desmond went, because you're just getting in the way. I've never played a game where you're enjoying 5 hours of the meat of a game and getting used to it, and then it's like, soup, we're going to pull you out like a crane game and plop you into this boring mess of a office environment. At least in the first couple of games, the modern stuff was like the bleed through and weird kind of like Stuck in the Animus and Desmond and Lucy, and I really liked that, you know, that was cool. But it was always short-lived. Some of the more modern games, the future stuff was like hours and hours and hours. It's like, what are you doing? If you're going to do this, it needs to be like half an hour tops of content. Alright, let's get busy. Let's get busy. Hello, boys! I'm back! Look at this with the beautiful skyrise in the background. Are you kidding me right now? It's gorgeous. Now, how did that bullet pass through me? Don't ask questions. Don't you dare. Oh, we got double here. Look at this. Double. God damn it. Oh, this guy. No, see, look at that. That was beautifully timed. You got to give it to the devs for that. You see what happened there? They put the mine there and immediately tried to shoot me. So if I rolled to get away from the mine, I was going to get shot. That's exactly what happened. Dude, this guy keeps rolling me down from off screen. That's horrible. We need like a better enemy indicator if they're off camera. He comes at you like a fucking hurricane, like a steam train off camera. You stinky mitts. Stinky. Take me away from here. And nothing. Boosh. Some of these gunners, man, they take it to the face. Damn, mine on the ground, huh? Boom! Did you see that? That was dead sexy. Oh, look at that! He actually kicks out their knee. That's a brilliant. That's a good. Somebody knows their combat in this game. There we go. That's such a good one. That's a good move to learn in general. Hear me out. Kick the back of their knee will throw off their balance. Kick the front of their knee, full force. Oh my god, they will have pain. Their knee will try to hyperextend. The pain of Jesus Christ will be upon them. Oh my lord. Don't wish that. But yeah, if you kick out the back of their knee, you'll immediately lose balance. And really good for a leg sweep after that, or whatever you feel like. At that point, you have them. They're yours. You get your assailant to lose, boom, balance. They're yours. They're putty in your hand. God, this game fucking slaps all the asses. Oh, he doesn't actually, interesting. He doesn't take any flinching damage. That's why I think they're robots. They're just, they don't give a shit. Looks like big old Chungus is just off screen somewhere chilling. There he is. Oh, I rolled a bit too early. That's what happens. Wait. I should just heal and be done with it. Damn, you roll, I roll. What just happened there? It's supposed to be a block. Weird. Weird. I'll be right with you, Chungus. Here we go. Nice, so I'm trying to take off his armor, but it loads his attack before it loads my animation. See, it did it again there, see? It's so weird how it does that. It's like it's set up to fail or something, I don't know. Look at that. I'm dead now, see? So I'm trying to do this axe move that goes like that. I have no choice, I'm in that animation. But it's such a huge, big, like, extra second or two of a wind-up, so he just killed me there. Maybe that's not the way to do it then. But I can't attack him any other way. I have to strip his armor. Same with these shield guys, you know. I got a little bit greedy there. Nice, that poor bastard was like, I'm going to attack him now. Ends up getting shot in the face by his little friend. So it's the gunners shooting the grenades. The more you know. All these guys in the background I have to fight too, you see. And they like to join the fight willy-nilly sometimes. See, this is what I was saying about it becoming a bit of a button masher with the boss. You can see that I'm clearly knocking the shite out of these guys and they're getting back up and I gotta hit them 5 more times. And that is a little finger workout. They could have maybe added combos or something, but I mean, you're already doing enough. It's not so bad. What just happened there? Whoa! Whoa, okay, no response there from the deflection or the dodge. Weird. Are you not listening to me? Nice, I just deflected 2 bullets there. Deflect this, bitch. Damn, see, that's weird when it's right beside it. It doesn't always do its job. Ah, that's a horrible corner. There's no wall there. There's an invisible wall. Ouch. Ouchie. There he goes again. Alright, how do you get rid of this guy's armor? There we go. To start before he gets here, apparently. It does sometimes sort of lock onto them and move into position, which is very useful. Come on, bitch. Not always. Oh, there's that smash from behind that I was used to already. Damn, boy can take a hit. My god. Oh my god, just took a bullet, jeez. Oh my lord. Alright, good stuff. What's going on here? We got a huge signal. Is this part of how we're going to get down the wall, is it? Warning, personal use of security terminal is prohibited. Yeah, we'll see about that. Alright, Major Thomas Kirk. Biolock works. Pleasure witnessing terminal type biolock in action. That's not good, biolock. Basically just like fingerprint scanner kind of thing. Maybe we can't use it. Some termite scum used our field terminal to try and contact their families and got zapped on the spot. Alright, so this thing is going to zap if we use the wrong biolock. Can we use the fingers of some of these dead guys? That's the question. Any answer? The after state funeral was held after Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Nixon's administration administered the recent violent escalation between the anti-corporation movement and the police, resulting in casualties and hundreds of arrests all over the country. Yeah, we got a little bit of revisionist history. Nixon versus the Phoenix Corporation. It seems like they won. Wait, wasn't there something over here? Hold on. What a game. What a game. Definitely one I don't want to end anytime soon, but that's just the way it is. Rusted pin. What's that? Pin of America against disposal. Lost rusted pin. Ah, the pins, huh? And you remember some of the more iconic pins over the years in terms of political movements. Boop. Boop. How about it? I am Robert Bolton. He went that way. You should follow. Okay. Say so. I barely saw that in time. That's what he's saying about the crane. Tempest is always one step ahead of us. I do worry about that guy. Sometimes they like playing ignorant. Look at this. Oh man. Don't take that away. Are they going to destroy the crane? Yeah, and it'll give us a view of the city. Yes, yes. Look at this. There it is. The wall. The Phoenix City. The mighty. The prideful. Against the meek and poor. We're gonna take them all down. What a shot. Oh, hold on, man. Those cranes wobble a lot. That's beautiful, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm telling you, these guys know what they're doing. It's worth every second. Beautiful. It's almost like Streets of Rage or something. It's coming back. Run. Go. Warren. Run. The gunship. It's too late. Oh, shit, run. I knew it was a chase. And all of a sudden, it gets faster, too. They put these little pieces on the ground to trip over, the little stinkers. Straight out of freaking inside. He didn't even attempt. Did you see the way the frame rate like slowed down or something? He didn't even attempt to jump that, you little stink. See that there? Watch it fall over, and it's all over. It's like, oh fuck! It's just like Insider or Limbo. You go. He learned to run, run, Forrest. Whoa! How am I meant to get that? That's weird. I don't see any one of those jump areas too. This one's gonna be a lot of deaths. You just will not jump there. It's weird. That's what I was saying about the input delay. Such a great. These are a great example to show you how rough the input delay. I don't know. It's just on the A button. So jumping, dodging, and then here. I think it's because there's extra like massive frames of animation, which is very pretty. Makes the jump look great. But sadly, okay. What's the story here? Am I supposed to? Yeah. I think I'm supposed to take a half jump there and try and grab the ledge as a swinging point. Nice. Yeah, when you add a few extra jumps to a few extra frames to a jump, excuse me, and you end up with some shocking interference. Boosh! Mario, there's some great videos on Mario's jump over the years. The fact that they went and changed. No, I didn't actually do that. I did not actually do that. That's crazy. I immediately press right. Oh yeah, Mario's little character model changed over the years. It used to be in a pill form of a shape. It's very strange, but yeah, it looked like a little pill. And then they switched that up for the modern games, obviously. And this caused a whole host of problems, including like fucking up, you know, speedrunners and all that. If you ever want to see the inside of a game, what a shot mid-air, I'll give them that. If you ever want to see the inside of a game, go look up some speedrunner stuff. It's so fucking annoying the way you do that, dude. You're catching your little ankle. Yeah, you're fucking ages. It's so weird. I'm jumping like at least a good few frames before the block, but because he does that little jump, he's catching his ankle. It's kind of realistic, honestly, but very annoying from a gameplay perspective. Especially with this, right? We're doing long jumps. Now they want me to do a short jump to catch that. Alright, so what's the problem here? I don't have any more time because I'm waiting for his... Ah, there we go. I got a little bit more there. Ah, come on. That's not good. Come on, faster. Go all that way and die to one of these blocks. So like it almost like I have to jump almost halfway away from it, the block, which is ridiculous. It's all good. You're not going to get everything right. It'll be just me anyway. Oh, I can see that coming a mile away. Yoink. All right. Careful. Can you get us in here? Probably. Trust me, I've been shot in the weirdest places. And they'll make you do all this again. They don't give a fuck. That's the game mechanics. If you make me do the whole crane thing again, I'm gonna be very, very... Oh my fucking god! That's the game mechanic. I did the jump. I did the do. Oh my god, this guy is high off his ass. It's like he's got 2 cement bricks around his feet. What's the matter, dude? It's too dependent on the frames. Come on, little mama. Also, I will say that he does not run this fast. Normally they change it for these chase sections, and I'm fucking convinced that that's what's causing the issues. Why did you speed him up like 15%? Fuck it, 50%. Oh, he almost didn't do it there. Oh, you're taking too long, Warren. Oh, that was close. Alright, see the way I have to do the pillar there, see? Right there. The actual little pillar sticking out before it. That's insane if you think about it. That's like some Olympic long jumper. You don't need all that space, Muppet. It's only a fucking... Anyway, he should be jumping on the block and jumping off them if he really wants to get somewhere. And you can see he actually jumps too high there. But it kind of locks you in place. Whee! You little stinker. I guess there's nowhere to have a checkpoint there because you're constantly moving. Tell you, I don't think that anybody does that first try. There's too much discrepancies with those chase sections. Shouldn't speed up the player. Now, watch, this is how fast I walk now normally. No sprint, no nothing, you see? Don't bullshit a bullshitter game, I know. Don't have him fucking sprint. You could say, well, there's no reason to sprint. Dude, we'd be running from termites, we'd be running from the cops. We're trying to get back to Tempest as quick as possible. What the fuck could I be doing things as quick as possible? Come on! I wouldn't be walking around. Someone's got to take this thing out. Tempest, we got to work on a plan. Alright, into the tall grass. Judging by the statistics, counting the drones will immediately lead to our death. Wow, that's why we employ AI. You must be of the grok variety, are you? Captain Obvious over here, careful. It's hard to differentiate between their lasers and the sun. It's very pretty though. As you're close to the wall, was raised to the ground. You can see we got little tiny bits of concrete rebar, tiny pieces of buildings, almost reminiscent of goddamn 9/11. Poor devils. They reckon more people died from the asbestos, from the dust and blast from 9/11 than the actual fall of the towers themselves. Isn't that fucked up? They were built so long ago. It was just a huge asbestos bomb going off, basically. Asbestos is lethal. It gets through masks and everything. One of the weirdest things we've ever had. Yeah, and you know what? It can be used for such good as well, but it's completely toxic to humans. Isn't that crazy? It's like this miracle entity. It can do so much, but yeah, unless we can evolve past it, it's no good to us. Alright, careful. These are my favorite sections. I get absolutely stonked on. I just bad timing, bad patience. I don't know, whatever you want to chalk it up to. And then what happens then is once I get smoked in the stealth, you start to psych yourself out and get pissed off, and you're like, I'm just going to rush it, I'm going to do things, and you're just in this constant loop of death, all because you got thrown by getting hit once. And I know that it can happen in the Souls-like game too. I completely psych myself out sometimes. Oh, that was a massive stutter. It does not like the autosave in the game. Nice. A view to die for. It must be a piss take on there. Nice. On James Bond. This is some of the music player in the game, which is nice. Sadly, it won't play it in the game afterwards. Beautiful music. Normally what you do in these kind of scenarios is you put the music on in the player, press the back button and it will keep playing in the background, but you know, it's probably not an easy thing to do. If I press B now, the song is just over. Makes me sad, because they're beautiful. Must be a way. What if I press escape instead? No. Then you just wait on it. Maybe. Give me music. Beautiful music too. More secrets. A kinetic conductor. Energy gain per hit increased. Nice. I still don't recognize part of the UI with the new moves we got. So I'm thinking when the circle is around the gun, I can go into overdrive mode, but then when the gun fills up, I can just shoot normally. I think. Yeah, probably should have read that a little bit better. Look at this little mobile home, little caravan. That's the type we would have had when we were growing up. My dad loved them. Because my mom was afraid to fly, so he just did his best to show her all of Ireland in little motorhomes. It was lovely. He used to hold that thing around all of Ireland. We had some lovely holidays when we were younger. I didn't go as much as a teenager because I was just being a shit, doing my own thing. But I should have. I remember going, you know, a few times a year up until I was about 12, I'd say. It's still very nice. I want to do it again. I want to bring my mom places. Because, you know, right now she's just going into her little shopping ways. She likes the bargains. Oh, I should have got caught there. I want to bring her around the country. I always ask her, I'm like, we can get you pills, sedatives, we can get you therapy, whatever you want, if you ever want to. She won't go on boats or planes or anything. Just that's it. Just big no-no. I don't know if she had a bad experience. She never talked about it. Just don't think she likes them. But it's mad, isn't it? Like, there's a big old world there, and she's a lovely, like, person, you know? A lot of people would get a lot of laughs out of her. Oop. Yeah, look at this place. They definitely raised to the ground. It's almost like War of the Worlds. Are we going down here? Death? Oh, I thought it was death for sure. Oh, yeah, no, this is straight up War of the Worlds. Can we hide behind the box? Sometimes you can. And they've shot me before behind the box too. And the reason he's pulling it in that way is not just because of that. Maybe it's perfectly timed. Oh, Jesus, he takes a while to climb up. Go, 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 go! Oh, you bastard, you fuck! I actually blamed the camera there. It didn't go up over ground quick enough. That's foolishness. Nah, I don't think you could do that in one swift move. I'm just convinced they would shoot me behind the box. Because they'd be doing shit like that, I'm telling you. Let's see. No, he didn't, okay. Might be able to get away with it. Let's go. Wallpaper worthy for sure. Most of this game is. My goodness, there still won't be enough time with it. Go, go. Go. I think we're good. Need a little bit of... No, don't start that stealth shit. Go. Go. They make him jump just to get out of the stealth crouch thing. Only happens in certain sections. Yeah, look at this. Doesn't seem like much of a wall, right? It's kind of ironic. Like, this game took like 5 years, and the wall is more a nod to the Berlin Wall. But we know a certain orange somebody wanting to build a wall, didn't we? Fucking ages. Fucking ages. I treat his name like Voldemort, not because like AI or bringing people into, because he doesn't deserve to be talked about. That's why. That's how I feel about that bastard. I just call him the Orange Man. What are you doing? You gonna start scanning here? Oh, I think we're getting a little foreground. He's gonna catch me behind here, isn't he? Just go. There's another gunship coming? Oh my god, there is. What do I do? 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 He wouldn't even get off the thing there. He was just wiggling left to right. I don't know what to do. Not sure what to do there. Is the whole point of this section just to avoid them? There's nowhere to climb. Usually we're doing all this stuff. And I just keep going to the right then? No. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, I just have to climb to the left, and as the bottom one turns, I did that stupid, and I drop down and follow him in a sort of a circle. Yes. Yes. I guess so. Now what? Careful, you might turn around. Now what? Do we go to the right? No, it's not bad. These guys have definitely watched Terminator. Especially those future sections. What way is that gunship flying? That's definitely backwards. Warren, you told me you were fighting death. Was that true? We can't really answer, can we? Yeah, absolutely, Terminator. You're so right, dude. 100%. I want to see more of that. I know they tried in Terminator Salvation, but that game, or that game, huh? That movie became more of a meme than anything. With the fucking Christian Bale exploding on the director of photography. I think what's wrong with a lot of those movies, and you saw even with the remakes, is they're so invested in trying to one-up the old movies. Too many variables. I can't estimate our chances even approximately. I am unwell. I think he's like bleeding into our brain. Oh no, we're gonna get caught. We're gonna get caught. No. What do we do? Reach, do something. I think they always knew we were about to get captured by Phoenix Labs. Is it time? Look at this little mouse. Maybe they'll find the mouse instead. He is! Look, the mouse is gonna save us! They're like, aha, it was... Whoa. I'm so sorry, mouse. Thank you for sacrificing yourself. Nice. So they knew they had found a living organism. That mouse just passed by in front of us. Sorry, buddy. Just saved our life. Suspicious box. Hehe. Is that supposed to be Metal Gear Solid or something? I think so. What is it? There's someone in the box. It's Tempest, isn't it? Ta-da! You dumbass. I actually said to that. Congratulations on getting here in one piece. Thank you. One piece? Wait, don't tell me you didn't use a box to sneak through. Come on. I did not. So, you did it the hard way then, huh? You're one hell of an action man. Thank you. Well, the plan's simple. We get the generator and you break it with your gun. That sounds feasible. I know, right? Okay, zen time. Ooh, take a deep breath, relax. Ooh-sa. Ooh-sa, don't fart. Okay, let's chat a bit to unwind. Up to you. Yeah, let's do it.
Hi, what's your name? What you thinking about?
There's something on your mind. What's Phoenix City like now? I don't know. Does he know? The AI? You know, I don't remember much. Many years has it been? But those towers, man, as a kid I wanted to climb them so badly. My parents didn't share that dream, I was avoiding them. Now I see why. I have never been there. Oh, right, yeah, maybe someday then. But this checkpoint. You know what's inside the checkpoint? Checkpoint! Glad you asked. Iron would never let me close. You know why. I did my research. So the wall is basically a 3-wall sandwich. Nice. Sandwich. You dare speak of food midstream? You bastard. I'm gonna find where you live, you bastard. Alright. The weak spot, yeah. And there are 2 gateways, both locked until the electromagnetic generator is disabled. Disabled. Maybe a tough nuts crack, but nothing your amplified gun won't break, baby. What if the gun doesn't work? Corp laser guns are able to melt plating? Really? Hey. I guess they get me one of these. Nice. I think we're like about halfway through the game. Open up. I was just checking. Nice. Will work reach? It has to. Alright, that's all I go. Ready to go. Can we bring the box? That had to be a little Metal Gear nod. Was that little squid Metal Gear game, Darwin's Paradox? I played the demo for it. It came out like at the start of the month out of nowhere. No one's talked about it or played it. They picked such a bad time. I feel so bad. I do want to play it. It was fun for what it is. It was a nice twist on stealth. It needed a little bit of work though. You watch my back, I'll watch yours. All will be fine. Alright, don't just start shooting willy-nilly. Whoever willy-nilly is, don't shoot him. That's not fair. But yeah, I feel so bad. It was a cool idea. There was parts of the demo I really enjoyed, and other parts I was like, yep, here we go again. It was another kind of 2.5D game with stealth, so there was moments where you're like walking foreground, background, getting caught, and you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, what I tend to do is, you guys are talking about like playing games in the same genre. I'll try and mix up the genre. That's what I'll do. So I'm like, okay, I'm playing a Souls-like, I don't need another Souls-like. Oh, I'm playing a FPS, I won't pick another FPS. You know, I'll try and roll them over. Right now we have our 2.5D kind of ticked off for now, you know. I do need a new Souls-like. There's a cat Souls-like coming out called Crystalla, which I've had it for a while, but it was in early access. It looks fun. A lot of kind of taking the aerial assassinations of Assassin's Creed mixed with Souls-like. It could be fun. And obviously cats versus rats and that. Looks interesting. Might be something. We'll see. Like, for all the shit talking about, you know, 97,000 Souls-likes, we haven't actually had a big one, you know, in a while. So, I don't know what else I can say to those people. They'd be moaning about everything. Go ahead and watch on the corpse. See you at the top, baby. Nice. All this kind of red on black. I played one that was very 1985. Why was he, like, flying there? Was it called, like, Black the Fall? That one was interesting. A lot of mechs, a lot of angry stuff. But yeah, kind of like Limbo and that. Are we climbing on these? Kind of looks like the positioned that way. I don't remember him climbing that far. No, we're just jumping down. Who's it gonna be? Alright. Not quite in the city yet. Not quite in the wall. We're in between. I hope there's a little bit of fun and gameplay in the city as well. So a lot of these games, looking at you, Planet of Lana, I love you. But you get to this point, you know, you're talking about it the whole game. You get to the point, motherfucking credits roll. I'm like, what are we doing here? Thank you for playing. You've reached the destination. I get it, right? It's about the journey, not the destination. But bitch, I'm trying to get to that destination for a while. For a goddamn while. Okay, I gotta put this over here. Oh yeah, baby. I would assume there's probably time to go back to that little town once or twice, you know, the little hub area. So whatever's going to happen here, oh look, it loaded the second jump. Whatever's going to happen in this area, we're going to end up back there. So I have a feeling we're not going to get to the city just yet. In the city, LA. What use is that to me now? Just to get back, I guess. Maybe we're a escape coming back this way. Now what? Whoa! Sometimes he does those wild auto jumps. In the city. Looks like we might need that box. Or what? Like bring the box over here? No, I think maybe there's probably vents down below. Oh yes. I wouldn't mind to just use this little puzzle. Yeah, I don't mind little puzzly 2.5 games, you know. A little bit of heart in them. It's been a pretty damn good year for games, and it's just April, so it's only up from here. I'm really looking forward to that Beast of Reincarnation from Game Freak. I don't think I'd ever say that before. I'm looking forward to a game from Game Freak. But that's cool. We just announced some of the pricing and the collector's editions and all that. Dear God, if you don't get it just right, and the other times he's auto jumping, like make it make sense. Can we, huh? We pour one out for the dev team. He won't grab it. Sweet baby Jesus. Yeah, I think it's only going to be €60, which is good. Strange little game. I'll make mystical. Thank you! On the third attempt. After he stopped being a turd. And then somehow I was able to climb up here. Without any help. I think I got up here when I wasn't supposed to. And then I just couldn't go any further because of this. Open up the door. Boosh! I'm so close. Ooh. I like, oh look at this. when the commissioner visits. What I'm showing him, the view. Half of my troops are in the lab now. What was the point of jumping to the left side again there? Okay. Probably supposed to take a piece of the pipe out there and forgot. Whoops. Careful. Oh, staff only. Come on! I could be staff. I can hold my staff in my hand. Level 1 generator unit. Look at this. So cool. I love the camera angles they get, you know. It's like you're looking off to the side like a little diorama. It's pretty cool. Alright, something bad going down here. The boss. Tempest, get out of here. It's your lucky day. Generators all hours. You think it's gonna be that easy? Bad news is that it has a protective shell. Good news is that I can temporarily lift it from here. Your job is to shoot the generator at the right time. As simple as that. Simple. Or maybe not. Keep him busy or I'm removing the shell. I'm removing my shell. I'm a... Boosh! I'm a little shit. I'm a turtle on the edge, baby. Mind your business, sir. Boosh! That's what you get. Nosy people get shot in the face. Boom! Break his arm. Boom! Off with his head. Oh, we got some bad bastards coming out this side. How do you know when you're going to remove the shell? Now's the time, Tempest. What is he doing up there? He's like action posing or something. Nice, your shield saved you, but it won't save you now. Hey, you like playing with guns, bitch? Let me show you how it's done. Come on. Boom! I love when he does that. Oh, little ping pong there. Very nice. Open the shell, dude. Yes. Oh, is that supposed to happen? Massive flashbang. You gotta warn the player. Well, that looks like the Chrysler building. Uh-oh. It's the Kappas. Are you the commissioner? Police Commissioner Gordon? Looks like it. One hardened bastard meets another hardened bastard. Kinda looks like Warren. Is this his father? Oh, dude's got a cape, man. Fuck yeah. Commissioner, calm yourself and put the gun down, Mr. Marsh. Hey! Reach, wake up. Don't let that psycho distract you. The Commissioner, boss number 2, everybody. Let's go. Nice. You trying to shoot me? I'll shoot first. Huh? Damn, he's got like blades and stuff. Oof. Ow! Damn, restore health? I don't need to restore health. Can you even, like, does it even hurt him? Damn, he's got some weird tricks. He's just like, you know what he reminds me of? Ow. Bison. Motherfucking Bison. Ow. Don't do it. Boom. Reach the generator's emissions charged up. Okay, I gotta shoot into it. Shoot the generator for overdrive blows your arm off. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Wasn't so bad. Alright, now for a little more fun. Oh no, the commissioner left. What a pussy. Dude, I gotta fight all these guys? And the commissioner? And the generator? And more dudes? Now this is a boss fight. This is a boss. And I gotta save my overcharge. I can't spend it on these guys. Nice. Hard to shoot when you're dead, bitch. Oh, it looks like they just repair your stuff, huh? Alright, what's going on down here, you loser? Dude, they don't have catch up with you, Jesus Christ. Damn, his shield saved him. The shield guys always stand behind them. It's very smart. Ooh. Ooh, I can't dodge both. I'm not Neo. This is annoying. You won't break the armor. I tried pressing the B button like 4 times now. Ah. This just won't work. Break the armor. Thank you. As God as my witness, why did that take so long? Silly boy. Wasted so much time and effort and armor and heals. Oh, that sucks. Did you see that? So I was attacking the guy. He was stuck in the wall. It turned to face him and he moved into the mine. Boo. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Also, those mines just miraculously start sliding across the ground. I get that they're probably a circle or whatever, but it does seem to lock onto the player just a mite bit, I think. I gotta do the whole thing again, baby. The whole thing, the entire thing. Even the bit with the commissioner. It's great, and I can't skip out the cutscene. Thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you do something, Tempest? Like, at least aim and shoot down and help out. You're fucking useless, dude. You're just a walking, talking, miserable sack of bones, man. Ah. Yeah, that was like bad thing after bad thing. Sometimes it'll happen. Just, it is what it is. They're getting... See the way the grenade keeps on rolling, baby. It thinks it's Limp Bizkit. Nice. Limp Bizkit to the grenade. Factors to get inside you. And then, yeah, you have to press the B button to get rid of the armor. But the issue is there's other things around that are just going to constantly get in the way. And then if you're far enough away, see? Sometimes you'll lock on like that, which is great. You'll almost skip to me loop halfway across the battlefield to get rid of the armor. And other times you'll be standing right beside him and he won't get rid of it. Boom! Hold on, what about the grenade? Dude, they gotta stop with that flashbang. We gotta kill this guy quick so we don't have to deal with the flashbang. No, the grenade's still there. That was nasty. Coming out of a cutscene, a grenade? Nice. That still hit me? No, I think I'm good. What's that you're throwing? Ooh, he doesn't even wait. Nice. Looks like I have to do it 3 times. No, I got a good bit there. What is that? Where did that grenade come from? Hello, am I squashed? What the fuck just happened? There's no rhyme or reason. A grenade came from nowhere and then electrified the ground, which never happened before, and then I got squashed or something. Or I saw my health go full and then dead. What the piss flaps on a Saturday night? I swear, when I need to get the fuck out of somewhere, get some food and stuff, the universe is like, you mean you need to leave? Nice. That was weird. It didn't deflect properly. Yeah, there's a few little buggy wuggies on a Saturday night. I saw him do the move, but no deflection. That was definitely a bug. It was. They couldn't have thrown a grenade that far, so it must have been the commissioner, right? Understandable. Where the fuck did the electric stuff come from? And it's just too much fighting them, right? I don't know how to improve my skill. I shouldn't have to attack an enemy 10 times a standard enemy. It's too much. No, fingers get fucking bored after a while. Not even bruised. Not even tired. They just get bored. Come on. I ain't no bitch. Look at this. I'll be here till fucking Christmas. If you flashbang me one more time. I can't move then. That's so weird. There's an actual bug that happens outside of the cutscene. I literally couldn't fucking move. You stink nugs. Oof. Yeah, these boss fights, man, are no joke. That seems to instantly fuck him up. Alright, what the hell happened? I know, yeah. Overdrive blows your arm off. I get that. Alright, there's the same grenade. Where did the... Where's the electricity coming from? I need to know. Does anybody know where electricity's coming from? Bad dog. It said bad dog, you stay back. Just so much. Old metal tin cans, a lot of them. You dead? Why did the grenades do that? Boom! Nice. Made you unable to move. Yeah. Oh, I know that. Yeah, I saw that. It was even before that for the yellow dodge. Yeah, he has like a lasso thing. I see that. They had that before. The fuck are these grenades? Come on. Rah! On my feet, no less. Oh, bitch. You wait for me to do something? Your AI broken? Oh, that quick fire is nasty. Oh, it looks like he just disappears anyway. when you get overdrive. See? He's not actually dead or hurt or anything. It's that fucking grenade man that fucking kills me. Bitch! You know where to move then. In those last 4 squares, I think you can't move. Boom! I want to do more of those. Those are so sick. And these guys are piling out through the door, which is horrific. I pressed triangle. Oh my god! I actually waited and stopped and pressed triangle. I think I need to be facing him. Is it? Something went wrong there. He's supposed to jump over him. They didn't do that. Fucking grenades through the door. Oh, I didn't even see that. Did anyone see the red? Damn, because there's red in the cop car. Red in the cop car and red in the back. I didn't even see it. And of course, when I shoot, it hits the nearest person beside me. When the enemy shoots, they can shoot through 3, 4, 6 people. Y'all are nasty for that. And these fucking random grenades as well. Ah, you want the penguin game? Hell yeah, you did it, dude. GG's. I'll get your penguin game. I want to see what it's like. You've been talking about it long enough. All this and you get like 1 or 2 heals, man. It's fucked up. You wouldn't do that in a Souls game. You'd be on heal number 20. Ah, it's really tough when you get hit by another guy. You can't even block the thing. I actually want to start again. Suck my balls in 2 pieces. Watch it take me even further back somewhere. Ah, it's a lot of tough. This is where your finger starts to get sore, man. It shouldn't take 10 hits. The same thing with the last boss. It's just too much. There's 2 phases. We might have to fight the commissioner again and again as well. It's too much. I don't know how to improve my damage. Everything else gets improved. I wouldn't mind. What the fuck just happened there? I shot, turned left, but the guy on the right side of me died? Huh? You don't think there's some fuckery going on? I know there is. Watch this grenade slowly creep over beside me. How you do that? Nice. You got a 2-for-1 special. He just moves so slow in combat. Go, go, go. We saw how fast he was sprinting a minute ago, you know? Now he moves too slow. Move too damn slow, boy. Bitch. It's not nice to play with guns. Oh, you snuck that one in there, did you? You hit a guy 10 times in the face, and he won't flinch. Hit him once in the face and he will. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't seem to matter too much. Just get the overdrive done. Come on, Commissioner. Bitch. You ain't nothing. I wish you could shoot like that all the time, but you can't. I understand though. Won't you hold my hand? That's what's wrong. I need the cool music. No. You know you want to do some dumb fucking attack. That was the poor bastard that got back up, I swear. Hello, I pressed the gun button. That was weird. Why did he attack him? Press the RT button. Should have been. You should have just stayed with the guy on the left, turned around and shot him like that. There's a grenade. Watch out. The shield guy blocks it. Oh, and the shield missed again. The axe attack doesn't really do much damage to normal dudes. This one's like a endurance test, really. Look at the way the gun transforms, even in pixel art. Fucking genius. Alright. Hey, Mr. Commissioner. Oh, it's this guy again. Hey, welcome back. I missed you. You're beautiful. You can't do a quick fire like that. That's just meanie. Stop being meanie bobini. Come on. It's better. It looks like it's better to like stay as close to the middle or to the left as you can. We're almost there. If this grenade fucks you up, and then what's the ground gets like heavily electrified now in a minute. Can't really see now, so I'm over here. I don't want to get too close to the door because they're spawning there and just doing the most heinous of things. It's so weird. Come on, we got this. Still got 2 heals. I feel good about this one. Try and finish this fool off. Boosh! Get rid of his shield. Yes. See, sometimes it just launches way over to him. Damn, poor guy just walked up and got shot in the face. That's not very nice now, is it? Oh, did you see that? Oh my god. Deflected the bullet. Perfect parry on the guy behind me. Sweet Jesus. When you're good, you're good. And then this fucker comes up and gets me in a tiny hit. Why do you take so many fucking bullets to hit? And then this guy, a grenade on grenade. Alright, time to finish the commissioner. Commissioner Gordon. I shouldn't have dodged there. Whoa, I can't move again. What the what is going on, dude? And now he's healed twice. Oh my god. There's something wrong when it loads the enemy back in or something. He won't move again. What the fuck? When I dodge that move, he will not move. What is wrong? It's like he's stuck in the cape or something. What's wrong? Now he wouldn't dodge that. Let's get out of here, bitch. We got things to do. I seen you fucking around. Getting stuck after that dodge. Alright, shoot the generator. Alright, what's done is done. Oh, Commissioner, you got one last one in you? Nope, he's gonna trap us first. Nice. How did you escape the grapple? Immunity won't cover committing crimes against our nation, Mr. Marsh. Ooh. Tempest saved our life, but is he gonna pay dearly? Damn, got him with the flashbang. Watch out. Nice, he got him with the deflection. Oh no. Ooh, and he got squashed for a change, not just me. Goodbye, Commissioner. Jesus Christ. Was that really necessary, Tempest? Why'd you blow up the whole place? Can we escape from the police thing? Holy hell, you off both the generator and the Phoenix High Flyer at one shot? Yeah. Man, you are exactly Mr. Marsh. Do you know him? Uh-oh. I am not. It is Warren, and I am R.E.A.C.H. Cool. GG's, hell yes. Jankiest experience. Yeah. Oh, is it? Okay, that's gonna be fun. Let's reach like the homicidal core machine after all. Ooh. Bang. Listen, I didn't want this. I am stuck in this body. I need to get back. Come on, Tempest. No, you need help. Because let me tell you, there's something wrong with your head. Come on, use the cool police flying thing. Just listen to me, Rolf. Oh, don't call me Rolf. How'd you know my name? How did you know that name? Uh-oh. He knows everything, because that's what I was made for. It's a giant directory. I'm a human-level intelligent assistant created to protect databases of people and their compatibility. He's the enemy. Created in our own image, huh? Because that very image. Come on. Take the car and go wherever. I'm gonna use what's left before the ship changes to help my people. Oh, he didn't say our people now. Yep. I look outcast. Thank you, Rolf. Don't call me Rolf. It's Tempest. Now go, I still think you're bullshitting me. No? Bop. I wish we could get to drive it. Goodbye, Tempest. Compatibility of the organs with the fucking higher ups, you know? Really, they're just using humans like a black market Amazon for organs. Next day delivery on your brand new heart. Loading. Nice. It's probably the end of chapter 5. That was fun. Yeah, those fights are fun, but I think they go on a tiny bit longer than they need to. Nothing against it. Just like, I've been playing games for 30, 40 years, but I can feel it in my finger. When you start to get that little hum, like, it's too much. Like, some of those enemies are taking 10 hits for one enemy, and you're like fighting 15. That's a lot of damage. That was cool. I've only just met the Commissioner. It would have been nice to build him up as an enemy, because he's really cool. The Commissioner. Now we're in a snowy place. Ooh. Very nice. I think I'll leave it there, though. I just wanted to get a nice little snippet in there. We might be close to the end. I do think we're going to be able to go back to that town one last time for another little game. Hell yes. I'm sorry, I'll download it. Probably like 99 gigs. 99 gigs. Be fun. I appreciate you building up all that coin. Jesus Christ. I had it at such a high amount. There's probably no need for it. It's just something nice to throw in there, you know. As I said, I don't mind, you know, if people have suggestions. But yeah, I will leave it there for a little bit of replaced. We'll go do a little raid. Do a little raid. Raid Embers, is she still going? Do a little dance. Get down tonight. I got blisters on me fingers. Nah, it's not that bad. Still. Yep. Do a little auto matters. Okay, cool. Yes. I know it's so janky. It's good. If it was a good game suggestion, I would have not used the points. Hey, there we go. Alright, cool. I appreciate you hanging out. Let's go. Let's go raid Amber. Here, you can use a little bit of, if you have the stinky cheese. Use the stinky cheese. Let's do a you're welcome raid. She'll understand. She'll understand. Copy and paste that if you want. Alright, have a good night. Enjoy your weekend if I don't see you. I'll see you all later. Okay, let's go raid. Let's go raid.